Omarion and I'm talking about like the B2K and the oh and bam 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 touch Omar.
Yep. All right, we're here, man. All right. New Orleans Pelicans, New York Knicks, ladies and gentlemen. Get up for your damn selves, man. We are here and ready for another Knicks basketball game, all 81. Boy, CK2K, man. Right here live for the play-by-play brought to you by SeatGeek. That's promo code CK2K. And man, oh man, New York Knicks, boy, we finding our groove. We are finding our groove. We had that rough game against Minnesota, but we haven't looked back since, winning against Cleveland, coming back by 17 down and getting that dub. And then we had a little bit of a dramatic night against the Atlanta Hawks, not thanks to Trae Young, but by a great game from Onyeka Okongwu, who eventually fouled out. Jalen Johnson, who has been balling all season long, almost brought them back. But the New York Knicks hold on, get the win in Atlanta. And now we face a lowly New Orleans Pelicans team, which leads me to ask the question, is this or is this not a trap game, ladies and gentlemen? I got to know, because the Pelicans have been without DeJounte all season long. You see their record. They're missing guys like Herb Jones tonight. Jose Alvarado got himself suspended for the game. This one has trap written all over it, but will the New York Knicks sustain and survive the trap? I'm going to be honest with you. Haven't watched a single Pelicans game all season long. Not a one. I've heard Zion Williamson looks rejuvenated. I couldn't tell you. I don't know. So I'm interested to see what tonight looks like. But shout out to everybody in the chats across the board. Appreciate you guys for viewing. We are here and we are ready to go for another play-by-play. Shout out to you guys over on Twitch. I see you, Phil Gamer, Frankie. Appreciate you guys over on Twitch. Shout out to everybody here in the chat on YouTube. Let me give some love to my members real quick. Shout out to you guys, man. I see Russell Whiskey in the building. Appreciate you, bro. RGT is here. RGT said the same thing. He said, I haven't kept up with the Pelicans at all this year. Not at all. And I've watched this. This is probably the most basketball I've watched outside of the Knicks this year because the season has just been fun. Not one game was the Pelicans, bro. I'm going to tell you right now. They got players I want, but I've not watched the Pelicans play. I'm going to be so real with you. Shout out to Jay Mullins. Zach, NY to LA. What up, homie? Rafael Torres. What up, CK? Today I'm going to watch the game. It's not an important game. I'm just going to chill with my grandson and have some fun with him. That is amazing. Ties, I appreciate you. Shout out to everybody in the building. Chef Curtis West is here. See you. I see you. Shout out to everybody else as well, man. Buddha, man. I see you. Eva Conti. I say your name wrong every time, but I still appreciate you for coming back. Chris Barber was good. Who am I missing? Self-made. K-Dot in the building. Who am I missing? I feel I'm Iron Wolf. I see you. Quality. I see you. Rick Harrison is here. Shout out to Rick Harrison, an OG, a quadruple OG Rick Harrison. Shout out to McQuell Wells in the building. Eddie Suarez in the building. Joe Schmo, guys, show love again. Appreciate you guys for all being here with us. Bo Tricks holding it down as one of the mods. Frankie in the building on both sides as well. Appreciate you guys, man. We're here, man. CK, you're in my eyes. Let's do this. Let's go. Let's get into it. I think they're still doing these starting fives. Let me pull it up. I'm also excited to see this Patrick Queen craze that's going on around the NBA news wires. Everyone's excited about the rookie Patrick Queen. I liked him in college, but I'm happy to hear that he is doing his thing. But it's funny, every time I see something positive about Queen, it's with the Pelicans getting killed by like 18 points. So it's just hard for me to sit and watch the New Orleans Pelicans.
Tragic.
I've enjoyed more Jazz games this season. I'm a big Keontae George fan, so I've been checking out the Jazz. I cannot get myself to watch a Pelicans game. I'm gonna be so honest with you. So it's gonna be interesting tonight. I'm assuming Trey Murphy is healthy. I saw the injury report. Murphy was not on there, so he should be playing. Zion should be playing, so should be interesting regardless of what goes on. CK, bring Jose Alvarado to the Knicks. There's a lot of fans that want that. They want the homegrown kid in New York. The kids are going to ball out tonight for the Knicks. I love it. I hope so. Yes, sir, we here. CK, both teams have injured players. Yeah. I mean, the Knicks, we're without well, did we get the final report on Deuce? Is he back? He was probable when I last checked about an hour ago. Is he active to play? I also know that what's his name? Tyler Kolek was questionable. I meant to double check, so please let me know if both Kolek and Deuce are available today. We already know about Shamet. We know that Mitchell Robinson will not be playing today because of the injury management, the load management, whatever you want to call it. We're also without Hart again tonight. But yeah, did we get a final update on Kolek and Deuce? Are they in or out? Somebody help me out before I check out Twitter real quick. See what's popping, brother. Let's go, boys. Big up from Queens as always. Love the show, bro. Appreciate you as always, Killer. Dyson Daniels taking a lot of smack, talking a lot of smack. Yeah. Ty said I dead ass forgot about Zion. Me too, Ty's. Me too. Bro, couldn't tell me nothing about Zion Williamson. Chef Curtis West, as always, I appreciate the $1.99. Shout out to grandson Dallas. Here sweated. CK, shout out. Appreciate you. Yeah, yo, shout out to Dallas. It's time for you to become a Knicks fan. Do it before the championship celebrations begin, kid. Dallas, you gotta stick with us and become a Knicks fan. Jalen Brunson is who you should be cheering for. When is Daddy getting a shot like Kolek and McCullough? I'm gonna leave that for y'all because y'all know how I feel about Pacome. Josh Hart may have lost some minutes. Yeah, both guys are playing. Deuce is back. Let's go. Yeah, when I saw probable, I'm like, oh, he's in there. So I'm glad that has been made official. I love it. I love it. All right. Oh yeah, you saw the records. Yeah, we had a rough go before Christmas. We're down to 12-6 over here, 9-3 over on KFTV. Still doing pretty good, man. Total of 21-9. We missed the Christmas game, so that is the one game we are missing on the play-by-plays. But other than that, all 81. Let's get into it, man. Let me switch this audio over so I can hear what is going on in the game. So I am not. I put up prediction. What are we doing? CK? What are we doing? Yeah, starting 5. Diawara back in the starting lineup. We have the same 5 as the Atlanta game. Karl-Anthony Towns, Diawara, OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges, and Jalen Brunson. Diawara taking the place of the injured Josh Hart. I love it. I liked what Diawara was doing in that game defensively. Want to see him get his groove back offensively. And look at this G League team in New Orleans. Zion's not even playing. I said all that, and Zion's not even in the
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
I said all that, and Zion ain't even playing, ladies and gentlemen. It is what it is. I don't think I'll ever see a Zion Williamson basketball game in the NBA. I don't think I'm ever going to watch one, man. I don't think it's ever going to happen. Anyways, Knicks win the tip. I am in the minority. I like these Pelican jerseys. Got that New Orleans voodoo vibe. I'm a fan. Too bad the team might not live up to the hype. But you know who will? As it's Mo. I'm going to say Mohammed. I don't want to say his full name. We call him Mo Diawara over here. But yes, Mohammed Diawara with the scoop lay. We love to see that. Now, speaking of lay, we got Saddiq Bey on the other side, a fan favorite in the trade conversations. Another Villanova product. I would like him just for some depth at the wing position. Not saying he needs to come here and be a starter, just needs some points or some minutes off the bench for DOR would be cool. And Zion's right there. Am I blind? Zion's right there. I am blind. I'm blind, but it doesn't matter because Diawara gets the first 3 of the game. Bro, I'm all over the place. I didn't even see. This is what I'm talking about, bro. Yo, Zion, I couldn't even tell. Zion Williamson looks really 6'6" right there. I couldn't even tell he's out there. There he goes. There he goes. They show the starting 5. I didn't even see him. OG Anunoby trying to get the second 3 as the Knicks are up by 3. I am tripping, but there he is, Zion Williamson handing it over. Murphy on the take. Murphy with the make. No foul called, and the Knicks going the other way. Yeah, Trey Murphy, Saddiq Bey, Jalen Brunson goes right by him, does not get the finish. They got Fears over there, another rookie that's having a good start to the year. Saddiq Bey in transition, 3-ball. What an audition. Knicks fans who want to see him in a Knicks jersey. That is the kind of thing we would love to have in our second unit. Mikal Bridges, though, off the dribble, going right after the rookie, loses his handle, get to the OG. OG for 3. Can't get the bounce, rebounded by Queen. But here we go. Good defense. Diawara getting active. He saw how nice. Can't get the fast break layup to fall, though. I was going to say, saw how nice Kevin McCullough looked in his directorial debut, if you will, as he got some real minutes. But he misses the fast break layup. But look at Saddiq Bey. I'm telling you, a little bit of an audition for number. What's his number now, bro? I almost said his Detroit number. Yeah, number 41. Still number 41. Yeah, I'm all over the place. You could tell I feel so unprepared because I've watched no Pelicans games as Jalen Brunson easily makes another fadeaway jumper, draws the foul, and 1. Brunson to the line to cut the lead down to 1. JB has been a master at this mid-range fader, and you can see that Queen gets a hand on the elbow of the shooting hand, and that's going to be a foul every time. Shout out to you guys over on Twitch again. Let me get I just gotta get the audio switched over for me real quick just so I can hear the fouls and who the fouls are on, because that is what I always mess up on when I don't have game audio. So give me 1 second, chat. Brunson made the free throw, by the way. That is so funny, bro. I did not see Zion's name on the starting 5. I scanned it over. I didn't see Zion, so I just assumed he was not playing. But nope, I'm just blind. Zion Williamson was there. All right. Are we good? Let me get the Twitch chat out. Shout out to B-Boo who's in the building as well. Shout out to B-Boo. I didn't see you yet. When I showed love to the chat, you weren't there yet. B-Boo, shout out to you all the way from Paris. All right, pop out that chat. And another bucket. Hold on, man. The Pelicans. We talk all this smack about the Pelicans. They have not missed yet since starting this game, and they are holding on to a lead here. The poll is still active for those who want to vote. The Knicks turn over the ball. Trey finding Queen. Queen not ready for it. Diawara gets the steal. Here go the Knicks the other way. Towns extra pass, and Bridges, the beneficiary of the nice look by Karl Anthony Towns 2-point game. Diawara gang, yes sir. Imagine the Zion's trade from like 4 years ago actually happened. Don't do that. Don't do that to my heart, bro. Don't do that to my heart. Saddiq Bey, though, good defense, but they're gonna call a foul possibly on Jalen Brunson. Saddiq Bey, I'm telling you, he is fully aware of what the streets are saying. He wants to be freed and part of the Villanova Knicks, the Nova Knicks. He wants to be a part of it. You're seeing it in this audition. Shout out to the 77 Saddiq Bey auditioning for the Yabu trade 100. Appreciate you, 77th. Again, that was right under $2, so Nikita would not have read it, so I read it for her. Get Bay on this team. Sadiq looking, I'm going to be honest, man. I looked over his stats. He's had some good nights, but he hasn't had nights like we're seeing so far. Sadiq Bay carrying the Pelicans here early. 8 of their 13 points to start off. I just realized that you guys can't even see the box score yet because CK, slow self, didn't open the box score. A miss there from OG and Anobi. Knicks trailing by 3 still. Trey Murphy firing from way downtown. That's no good. Rebounded by Towns. 8:15 left, and we're going back and forth here, ladies and gentlemen. Towns now going the other way. Hands it off to Brunson. Brunson thought about it. Brunson, one man. He shoots over Bay, and he will tie the game up. Big 3 ball from JT over his fellow Wildcat. 2 for 5 are the Knicks from the 3 ball, and that's a lot. He drew the contact, can't get it to fall, and that's Zion Williamson. Would you believe it if I told you Zion has 3 versions of basketball shoes available? Have you ever seen them in the streets? Neither have I. This is not hate, ladies and gentlemen. It's just that, the story of Zion Williamson has got to be one of the most interesting in NBA history, at least in recent memory, right? This dude was highly touted. It was a whole sweepstakes to get him here. He comes to the NBA, and then just as excited as we were, we forget he exists as he misses the first free throw. Ozempic Williams. Hey, look, man. Hey, whatever it takes, RGT. You know what I mean? Because bro was looking crazy out there. Zion splits the free throws 14-13. Base God said Cat is locked in and on not playing defense. Oh, boy. Diawara, though, been active early. Gets the ball right back. Picked up by Sadiq Bey. Screen on the way from Bridges. He fires the 3 ball off the dribble. And who is this kid? Look at the youth movement making moves in the last few games. 8 points early for Mo. That's no good from Zion. Rebounded from OG. Diawara looking around. He said, you know what? I'm going to keep this. Finally finding Towns. Towns dribbles into a 3 of his own. Towns almost got one. That's no good. Brunson, quick hands. He can't get it. Here goes Jeremiah Fears. Fears almost gets away with one there. Goes all the way. Can't get it to fall. And these refs are letting the play. I like it. Brunson to Towns. Towns can't get the poster. But the foul is called regardless. Karl Anthony Towns with the awkward landing. But we really would have loved that and one play. Towns trying to stretch it out, taking a breath. Timeout called by the Knicks to check it over. He waves off the medical staff, said he's good. And the Knicks now with a timeout. Mo is everywhere indeed, Wisdom. These weight loss ads are ridiculous. People just eat healthy. Just eat healthy and do some exercise, people. I don't care what nobody says, man. Something about those that Ozempic and what do they call the GP1s, bro? Freak me out, bro. That's something. I don't know, bro. Seems like advertised poison. I could be wrong. I could be that could be the old head coming out of me. Remember, I just had my birthday, but I don't know. Stay clear of it if you can, people. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Proof Studios, what up? What's good, gang? Oh, what up? Said facts, CK. Yeah, hey, something about I just, freaks me out, brother. Remember when Knicks fans were so mad they didn't get Zion or Ja? With all that happened, we definitely won that draft. 9 God. Remember the one guy who was out there and was called crazy for not being upset that we didn't get either of those guys? I always had RJ's back, bro. Damo, 8 points, 2 steals in 5 minutes. Am I seeing that right? You sure are, Damo. You sure are. Greatness being seen. Mo greater than Zion. Tell him, RGT. They all dropping so fast, right, bro? Yeah, it's weird for me, man. I like that Yabu's still wearing his sweatband like he will actually get played. At Jeremy's house roasting Yabu Sele. Right? How long until that fast weight loss stuff goes sideways and causes worse side effects later? That's when I don't like it, bro. I don't like it. It freaks me out, man. There's just something up with it, and we're just supposed to be. All of a sudden, we magically found this cure to lose weight. I'm sorry, bro. No, sorry, Bob. Queens, what up, homie? Hope you're good, Queens. What's up? RJ definitely has had more of a consistent career. Facts. I think he has the most points in that draft class. So shout out to RJ, bro. East Blue said this is why you don't give up on the kids. Amen. Fun fact, I grew up with Alvarado. I'm from his hometown. I can say the hood is standing behind our boy for handling his own. Yeah, man. Crazy shenanigans. Kind of wanted to see him play today. I know he is a fan favorite. A lot of Knicks fans want to see him in the blue and orange. I'm only shaking on it for the mere fact that I feel like we are great at the guard position. I think Alvarado comes here and then does what? You know what I mean? Whose place does he take? Why do we need to do that? That's my only issue with it. I get the story of it. You know, that'd be cool, but it just doesn't make sense to me. So I'm not hating the idea of it. I just feel like it's a little late. I think we have our guard situation pretty locked up. Come back to Queens, CK. I'd love to, bro. The degeneration Pelicans. The generation X. I like it. Double digit Mo is going to feed families. Yeah, low key, it's a little late. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see, but that's how I feel. Proof. As Towns looked like he got a little bit beat up on the take, but he is playing through it. Looks like he is just fine and moving on. Shout out to Ties with a $2 super. Let Nikita take it away here as Sadiq Bey trying to get cute again, gets another bounce. Great audition so far.
Dibs somewhere cradling a picture of campaign.
You were the one. Oh my goodness, big move there from Karl Anthony Towns. Knicks now finding their groove after a strong start for New Orleans. And here we go. New Orleans now starting to miss their shots. Knicks keep making theirs. And this is where the turnaround might begin. Remember, we are pretty close to fully tooled. Yes, we're without Hart, we're without Robinson, and still without Shamet, but we're getting back Deuce McBride today. Kolick is looking to still run. So it's going to be an interesting dynamic to see with them both in it. And Sadiq Bey, I'm telling you, bro, Sadiq Bey is out here. I can't say it enough. There's a coincidence? I think not. 5 for 5 is Sadiq Bey. Diawara for the corner 3, but that's what I like to see. I couldn't even get to my sound effect fast enough. Mo Diawara, a 3-ball flamethrower. I felt like I tried to say this to y'all last play-by-play. I want to see him keep shooting the 3-ball. He got a nice shot. And he is in rhythm today. Sadiq Bey trying to keep the Pelicans in it. Draws the foul. They got Zion Williamson, Trey Murphy over there. Sadiq don't give a damn. He is trying to put on. Remember this game, ladies and gentlemen. Remember this game. Mo versus Bey. That sounds like what we're going to be hearing in the in the practice facility. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, boy. I love it, man. We having fun today as Sadiq makes his first free throw. Yabu really let a rook pass him up, Queens. Oh, wait. Or maybe he didn't. Remember, we are without Mitchell Robinson today, so Mike Brown, a giving soul in the giving time of the year, giving Yabusele an opportunity now. It would look like he was all but out of the rotation. So we're seeing both Yabu and Huck Porty get some run here. Remember, this game, in theory, should hopefully be one of those games where we see a lot of our bench guys run today. And as the Knicks handle business, hopefully, Yabusele in the corner decides to travel instead of just shooting the open 3-ball. Not a great start for Yabusele. Who is this chunky man on the floor for us? You know exactly who it is, RGT. Yeah, come back to NYCK, but just don't live in the city. Get a crib out in LA. You know, I've tried to convince the wifey, bro. As I forgot, Jordan Poole is a Pelican. As Jordan Poole comes off the bench after getting a bag from Washington Wizards. Now he's over here in the New Orleans Pelicans playing a 6-man role and immediately hits a bucket. Pelicans going the other way. Poole open for the other corner. That time no good. Rebounded by I have no idea. And here goes Murphy. Murphy looks like he got skinnier. He finds Saddiq Bey, who has not missed a shot yet and continues to make shot after shot. And just like that, the Pelicans in the lead. 27-23, 18 points for Saddiq Bey. Brunson goes to the rim. He can't get the bucket. Murphy with the rebound. Pelicans looking to climb. And Zion Williamson he's on the bench. Just like the Trae Young experience, Zion Williamson doesn't exist. In and out for Bey that time. Rebounded by the Knicks. Brunson leads it ahead to Diawara, and Diawara is having himself a nice shot. Game, man. 2-point game. Look at Mo go. Is that Kevon Looney? That is Kevon Looney on the bro. I'm exposing myself today. I don't know not a soul on this Pelicans roster, bro. This is the most 2K roster as Saddiq Bey gets another one. What is happening, bro? Saddiq Bey with 20 what in this first quarter? 21 points in the first quarter alone. 30 points as a team. Bridges gets to his spot. The Knicks are scoring well early as well, but the Pelicans doing whatever they want. But mainly Saddiq, future Nick Bey. And oh my goodness, Huck Porty destroys him with the block. Don't talk bad about my French bear. I'm sorry, B-Boo. But Yabu Selly not having the greatest year, but we love us some Mo Diawara. I think it's a good trade-off, B-Boo. I think it's a good trade-off. We love Diawara, though. We love us some Diawara. All right, let's get the there it is. Box score is ready now. We can get the box score going then next after this timeout. Oh, boy, I can't, man. This is hilarious to watch. KG in the building. Shout out to KG, man. What's good, KG? Bey screaming, make me a Knick. Can't believe this. No defense. Bey's using black magic. Saddiq, pick me, Bey. Auditioning for the Knicks for sure. Yabu needs a therapist. Yabu Beaties. Talked to Zion about food spots and tour the city. The plane leaves without him. Y'all so stupid, bro. He really want to be a Knick, right? He playing like a Rare Edition. What's up, brother? Hope you're good, Rare Edition. No way Pelicans are letting Saddiq go for it. Yabu and Pacome. When you just watch Yabu on defense, it's crazy. I try not to, man. I try not to. Bro, it's the best trade. Just let him get used to it. I will find you guys who speak like this of my team. Okay, B-Boo. All right. I can't lie to you. He's not helping, bro. He's not helping. Well, on the way to shoot 25 from 40 from 3. It's funny, the Knicks shooting well too, man. I mean, golly, yeah, they're shooting 67% from the three-point line. They're shooting 6 for 9.
Nice.
What's it called? 56% from the field. Yeah, Saddiq Bey's only missed one shot, 21 points. But then after that, the next highest scorer is Trey Murphy with 5. I'm sorry. I know we're losing, but it's funny. It's poetic. You can't make this stuff up, man. You just can't make this stuff up. The number one trade target amongst Knicks fans, Saddiq Bey is doing exactly what Knicks fans want to see him do in the Knicks uni. You just can't make this stuff up, man. Diabu needs a DMP for the rest of the night, Queen says. 21 and a quarter. He's going for 81. Sadiq Bey looking active. Remember, a two-way player. Remember him in his first, 2 seasons when he was with Detroit? A lot of people really excited about it, the prospect of him. I remember Knicks, we wanted him back then. But then he ended up getting moved away, moved out of there. We did not get that deal. And then injuries started to plague him, and he fell off a little bit. But there's still a lot of talent there. Just needs the right situation. Ending up in New Orleans, not that ideal situation. I feel like it'd just be one of those perfect marriages if we're able to somehow, some way, make a move to get Sadiq Bey. We'll see. We shall see if the Knicks go that way. All right, 2 free throws down for Jordan Poole. 32-27. Let's get the box score up for the first time today. I've been lagging with it. My apologies, chat. Jalen Brunson picked up by Poole. Brunson over to Clarkson. Clarkson, nice bounce pass. OG, extra pass to Yabu. Yabu trying to make it up, and he will. Yabu Sele. Big corner 3. Trying to be like his boy Diawara, who is balling out right now. Yabu joining the fray, or joining the fight, excuse me. Sadiq Bey, extra move, finding an open Trey Murphy. Murphy, no good. OG soars for that rebound. Throws it to, I don't even know who he was trying to go to. I think Clarkson got in the way of the pass to Brunson. That dot pass looked like it was going to Brunson. Clarkson interfered with it, hits it out of bounds, and now it's Pelicans ball again. So we'll see what happens. Whoever's idea was to sign Yabu to a 2-year guaranteed deal in the front office should be fired. I don't think they were expected to pan out the way it's panning out. I don't know. 30-32. Yabu Sele trying to stay with him. Down goes Poole. Yabu Sele had his hand in the cookie jar, draws the foul. And just like that, Jordan Poole showing some good life here off the bench. Instant offense from this is the second time he will be headed to the free throw line. A foul called on Yabu Sele after a big 3. Knicks trail by 2, possibly 4 here. And he does. First one down for Jordan Poole. Daquan Tillery, salute KGRDT and Marcus Miller. Salute to you, Daquan. Glad to have you back in the chat, brother. Second one down for Poole. I forgot. James Borrego, that's right. Head coach for the Pelicans after Willie Green got the boot. That was one of the guys the Knicks wanted to hire. So we decided to go ultimately with Mike Brown. Love that is the guy we ended up getting. Jalen Brunson tries to get cute, and he is fouled. Got hit in the hand. Jordan Poole disagrees with the call, but it is what it is. Man, Jordan Poole is letting himself go. I am mad at the hair. I like the hair, but man, he got a lot going. Man. This dude was out there championship chasing with the Golden State Warriors, and then he ended up chasing the bag, and career taking an interesting turn. Brunson making the first of 2 free throws. I don't know, said Yabu and Pacome for Bey and Zion. Who says no? MVP chance in New Orleans tonight. A lot of Knicks fans in the Big Easy. You love to see it. Oh, big block there from OG Anunoby. Jordan Poole finding Sadiq Bey. Does he keep it going? That time, no good. Rebounded by Zion, and welcome to the game, Mr. Williamson. Jalen Brunson finding OG Anunoby. Thought about it. Gets it over to Clarkson. Clarkson looking around. Clarkson on the post. Clarkson shoots the fadeaway jumper. And yeah, I don't think there were people in the chat were telling me that Deuce was active today. I don't think he is. I don't see Deuce on the sideline unless he's getting ready to check in. I don't think Deuce is active today. But I could be wrong. Unless he's getting ready to check in right now. Oh, I see Deuce. It's Kolick that I do not see. Unless I am just absolutely blind looking at the sideline. Did mention at the top he was questionable in this game, and they might ultimately going without him today. No, they don't have his name on the injury report. Keep an eye on it. I'll keep an eye on it. Squid, what's good? I want this dub too. I just don't see him on the bench. I might be missing something. It is what it is. 34-36, 2-point game. More on that as the game goes on, I'm sure. Nice pass out to Poole. Poole handing it over to Bey. Bey has been the star of this game so far. Gets a fadeaway jumper. That time no good. And Bey's magic might be fading away. Finding out Yabusele on the corner for another three. And Yabu does it again. That's 2 3 balls from each corner for Yabu. Jordan Poole firing from way downtown gets it to fall bottoms for Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole, just unlimited range if you're him. I'm here now. I just got some new polish for my belt set. Tell him I said, watch your head. Talking about the Pelicans. Jalen Brunson shooting the fadeaway jumper. A lot of contact there. No foul as Hawkins getting aggressive with them. But the Pelicans get the stop. Pelicans still with a 2-point lead. This is about to be a high-scoring end here as Saddiq Bey goes all the way. Gets the easy finish. And now a 4-point game. Brunson wasn't ready. What was that inbound by Yabusele? What is he doing?
What the hell?
You saw Brunson was on the floor and you make that pass to him when he's not even paying attention. The Pelicans have an opportunity to close out the quarter. They won't. Rebounded by Yabu, and that is all she wrote. Oh my goodness. The give and take for Yabusele continues. Not a smart play from the big fella. But luckily it does not equate in a bucket for the Pelicans. Knicks trail by 4. And Saddiq Bey having himself a game. 10 off the bench for Jordan Poole. 23 for the game for Saddiq Bey. And your New York Knicks trailing by 4 points. And what I asked in the chat is a trap game. And we're seeing it in front of our very eyes. That being said, let me end the poll. We're at 200 votes. The poll saying that no, CK, we will not lose this trap game, even though there's some people that believe that this is A, not a trap game, or B, that, yeah, we might lose this trap game. I don't think so. I think the Knicks get it done. We love having slow starts to these games. It is in our DNA thus far. Hopefully that's not the way it stays. Bibu, I love how you're dying on this hill, big dog. Oh, Bibu. Gershon, y'all just want to pick on that for anything. Oh, we got some people. Here we go. We got people defending Yabusele. There we go. Yabusele finally getting some love here today. He is having a solid offensive night. Bit of a bumbled inbound there to end the quarter, but for the most part, yes, shooting the ball pretty well here in the first quarter. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We're sitting at 310 in the building. Glad to have you guys here rocking with us for yet another play-by-play. Knicks Pellies today. And we got ourselves the new year right around the corner. About to be in 2026, people. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Crazy, man. B-Mill said people realized that we were too hard on Yabu. CK, what do you think is going on with OG these last few games offensively? Oh, it could be a mix of anything. Just trying to get himself back in the groove. Remember, he missed a couple of games beforehand. Still might be out of what's it called? The word I'm looking for in my brain. Out of whack, something, anything. To Cowboy said them tickets probably $10. That means those tickets could be damn near cheap. If you use promo code CK2K on SeatGeek, get $20 off of your first purchase. So, yeah, you could have got that thing free. CK, can we get a bomba clot sound for some of these stupid plays? Yo, actually, I love that idea. Where is my pen? I love that. A bomba clot. That would be great, bro. We did, if you guys have been paying attention, we've added a lot of new sounds to the soundboard. Shout out to Above the Rim, subscribing over on Twitch. I appreciate you, Above the Rim. Appreciate you, fam. Mikal Bridges, he dribbles out wide. And Kolek, by the way, Tyler Kolek joining the game.
There he is. There's my favorite white boy.
Draws the foul, and immediately showing some impact, Tyler Kolek. I could not find him on the bench, but there he is on the floor. Going to the free throw line, drawing a foul, immediately attacking, and immediately playing aggressive. Here goes Tyler Kolek. Boom, booklet. Tyler, the creator. Deuce might not check in today. He said that's a crazy sound effect. It's one of my favorite memes. It's one of my favorite memes. And now we got Tyler Kolek out there balling. I'm like, yeah, I'm adding it to the soundboard. I'm adding it. Had to add it. I love all the roster, especially the French dudes, except Daddy, even Bibu, a Frenchman, not on the Daddy Hive. Agreed. Yeah. They are moving out of the Smoothie King. The New Orleans client said they don't make no money. That's what happens when you steal a draft pick from the Knicks. Love it. As Jordan Hawkins makes the 3-ball right there. Kolek trying to lead the Knicks back into it.
I'm talking about like that.
Willie Cruz, appreciate the sub.
Bam, 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 touch. Omari.
Kolek almost did it. Towns, nice fake. Towns could have gone right back out to Kolek, instead gets swatted by Zion Williamson. That's not what we wanted to see. Should have. If I love the aggressive idea by Towns, but if Towns had just watched the defense, turn into a three on top of him, you gotta look back out to Kolek, who was wide open, the open man. Look at Tyler Kolek. What a move. The ball's swinging. Clarkson throws it up. Doesn't have enough time. Will not count. Didn't even make it because it's a shot clock violation. Knicks are trailing by 5, ladies and gentlemen. Feeling very confident about this one, but the Knicks are trailing in the moment by 5 points. Game winner. What's up, brother? Hope you're having a good holiday, bro. Jordan Hawkins, he can catch fire. OG Anunoby, good defense on Zion. Gets the steal. He said that was for Kevin Knox. Big 3-ball for Clarkson. That's no good. OG Anunoby, he has been a rebounding monster. Wide open. Towns fakes it. Passes out to Kolek. He's trying to get his lick back. And Tyler Kolek makes the 3-ball. That's the wrong sound effect, but we will give him a round of applause. But what I want is this. Great 3 there. Zion Williamson, though, a smooth layup to the basket, gets it to fall. And away we go. 4-point game. 10 minutes remain. Lead pass to OG. OG, the smaller, Hawkins on him. Goes up, draws the contact. Almost gets the and one. Hard foul there. And OG almost got the and one off of that play. Free throws on the way for Big Ogugua. To Cowboys, Ken Litter won't be going inside no more. Tyler making Tibbs look even worse than he do IRL. That's crazy, Big Nick. Chuck D in the building. Shout out to the legend. Appreciate the love.
Yabu shows there is no Mike Brown doghouse yet. Where are all the fans that begged us to draft Zion? Buy LeBron? Snatch Giannis? Knicks Master Mike spreads the rock CK. Let's go Knicks quarters.
Chuck D calling out those who want the win quick schemes. He is all about the development we're seeing. Zion Williamson, nice cute little move to the basket. Timeout called by the New York Knicks as we are continuing to trail in this game. Zion Williamson looking spry. I got to give him some credit, but shout out to Chuck D for the $10 super. Really appreciate you calling out some fans who wanted the get-rich-quick schemes. Said Zion Williamson trades back in the day. The current Giannis Antetokounmpo trade. We remember, back in the day, the LeBron sweepstake. I stand on that one. I'm sorry, Chuck. You ain't gonna bully me on that one. I stand on wanting LeBron James back before the decision was made. I wanted it. All right, I don't care. Can't change my mind. I would have loved LeBron James on the Knicks back then. But that's a great super. Yeah, Mike Brown for sure has this team moving the ball around. It feels like each game the team grows more and more confidence within one another. Hell, look at Diawara today. Appreciate the love from Chuck D. VIP CK gang salute. What up, Rare Edition? Making it on both sides. Appreciate you. To Cowboys continuing to kill Cat. But, you know, Cat, playing a little soft here today. Chuck D, if we made any of those moves, we'd have a chip already. Just saying, Big Nick, he's doubling down. Believes that those moves should have been made, one or the other. I'm all alone on this island still. Okay, which one, Will Rose? Which island you on, man? New Orleans, food-wise, was the wrong place for young Zion. Facts. Braun and Melo would have been crazy. I'm saying, bro. I'm standing on that till I die. I'm sorry. I don't care what nobody says. I was hoping and praying. And then that fool wanted to make the decision in New York, had me believing, bro. You had to be there at that time, man. Had me believe it. The Giannis Island CK. Okay. I just don't believe in making that move during the season. I don't. We can have that conversation in the offseason, but right now, I don't think that works for anyone right now. I just don't, man. CK, do you care much about getting the first seed? I said at the top, no. I said that in the preseason, no. I care more about us gelling. I care more about us, filling out the team with everything that we need by the trade deadline. So if that means we got to swap some guys that might be playing well right now but don't make sense for the team long term, I care more about that. If we get the number 1 seed along the way, dope. I would love 2. I would take a 2 seed because that means it still guarantees us home court. But yeah, no, it's not a priority to me. I want to make sure we got our P's and Q's all in order to get ready for the playoffs as the season goes on. So I think there's a lot of things that come with it. But Knicks playing very well, man. Knicks playing very well. It might happen. We'll see. Here we go. We back at it. 43-47. Tyler Kolek running the show. Out there with OG, Mikhail, and Deuce, who quietly checks into the game for the first time in 2 weeks as Kolek gets rejected. Jordan Poole bounced past to Zion. Zion loses it as he tried to take off for a dunk. And it's going to be a turnover and Knicks ball. Zion is upset about it. He believes that he was fouled on the way. So we're waiting to see what happens here. It might actually end up still being Pelicans ball. Yeah, it is Pelicans ball. No foul, though. Yeah, Deuce quietly makes his way in. I cannot believe Kevon Looney is playing for the Pelicans. That is a weird sight. Jordan Poole draws the contact, gets the shot to fall, and welcome back. Deuce McBride trying to get his sea legs back. Falls asleep there defensively, loses him on the screen, was hovering behind him, and Jordan Poole right now using that as like a default move now for guards in the NBA here in 2025. All guards are doing it now. It's not exclusive to superstars anymore. You're seeing guards at all levels doing that, feeling the defense and trying to get fouls off of them. The trap has been set, RGT, believe. Kevin McCullough, though, checking into the game. I didn't see who he checked in from. I'm assuming Bridges or OG. I see Kolek, Towns, OG, so it must have been Bridges. Yeah, Bridges. So a young 5 out here. OG goes all the way on the baseline for the dunk. Knicks trailing by 5 here. 9:03 remains. Zion Williamson backing down Towns. Good defense. They're going to call a foul on Towns. From my point of view, looked like he got ball, but not really arguing it too much, so might have been the right call. Look at OG Anunoby. Baseline, two-handed slam. Nobody wanted to get in front of him. OG Anunoby, I'm telling you, just getting himself back into form. Also, I want to shout out my Knicks fans out there, man. Shout out to all you guys out there for getting our entire starting 5 into the top 20 in the Eastern Conference All-Star votes. I'm talking about all 5 of them. Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, Jalen Brunson, Karl Towns all are in the top 5 in Eastern Conference voting right now in the top 20. So shout out to all Knicks fans. Somehow, some way, Michael Porter Jr. is up there. But keep voting, people, as Deuce McBride misses his first shot back. It'd be dope to see at least 3 of those guys get in, but I think we're doing a good job with the voting. As what's his name? Zion Williamson, strong take there. Karl-Anthony Towns backing down a little bit there. Zion now with 11 points. Towns trying to strike back, and he will. Big 3 ball. 54-48. Zion Williamson smells blood because he is going right after Towns. He is smelling blood in the water. And Zion talking to Jordan Poole about it, but yeah, he's going right after Towns. Now, I'm gonna be honest, that foul, that the call before, the no call, elbow was right in the face of Towns. This other one, you might have a little bit more of an argument if you're Zion Williamson, a little bit of back and forth calling here from the referees, but Karl-Anthony Towns being targeted right now by Zion Williamson. We'll see if he's able to fight through that. And Big Yabu checking back in. Towns, by the way, with 3 fouls, so he is going to have to sub out to save him. We know how quickly Towns corrals those fouls. So Yabu in the game. RDT, I think Jemison is available. Jemison and Pacome are on the bench as well. So yeah, maybe coaching staff really loves what they're seeing from Trey Jemison, but I feel like he's the 4th option behind Huck Porty at the bigs. OG Anunoby draws a foul on Zion, a piece of his own medicine there. Taste of his own medicine, excuse me. So now OG Anunoby going for free throws. Zion not happy with that foul call. Doing his signature waddle walk. But OG Anunoby to the line for 2. OG hitting the first one. Maybe an unpopular opinion, but I would trade Cat and OG for Giannis. Oof, you lost me with the OG part. I understand a trade that's centered around Towns to try and get that done, but to me, OG is valuable, bro. And this is coming from somebody that was not the biggest OG fan when we made the trade. He is valuable. He just does everything, especially now with the scoring ability that we saw last year, the beginning of this year before the injury. That's hard, man. If we get Giannis, I want OG on the roster as well. Speaking of which, strong take, can't get to fall, gets his own rebound. Right on cue. Right on cue. They don't call him the dog for nothing. Yeah, that's my only hiccup on that. I'm okay shopping Towns if that's something that needs to happen, but yeah, it's tough. I can't include OG in that move. I can't include OG or Mikal in that move. So if we just can't get that done, then it is what it is. Need those wings, man. Need wings in the NBA today, and we got 2 solid ones that play both sides. So that's how I feel. I feel like you can get it done moving other pieces. But like I said, I don't want to do that mid-season, man. That's a conversation for the offseason. I want to run it with what we got right now. If I'm making any trades, it is little moves to boost up our wing depth on the bench. That's all I'm doing if we're talking about trades this season. That's just me, though. Shout out to the 350 in the building. Appreciate you guys for rocking with us. Yeah, man, we got a budget. So we got a new budget. So, shout out to SeatGeek. Promo code CK2K on your first purchase of any type of ticket. You get $20 off. Yeah, we got a budget now. So we got new sound effects. If you've been paying attention to the call, we have a few that we haven't even used yet. Your boy, we got ourselves upgraded. We ready to go. The Tyler Kolek one got some laughs. That was one of my favorite memes, so I'm glad we're able to use that from Mr. Kolek, but we here. OG playing big. He always does, Chuck. That's a fact. OG stays. Mike Brown ain't crazy. Well, that's not a Mike Brown decision, but you're right, to Cowboys. You're right. He ain't crazy. OG wants all the smoke. OG is a powerful dunker. Yeah, off 2 feet for sure. Giannis can't shoot. We should discuss with Bucks fans more instead of dreaming. What are they doing? They messed him up. It was about to hit. Sorry. This dude, they just played this dude in this game that they're playing in New Orleans. Yeah, he's trying. Yeah, they robbed him, bro. Man, they are so broke in New Orleans. They did not want my boy to win that game. Anybody else just saw that? Did anybody else just see that? They robbed that dude. The Circle K game. Yeah, did you see that? They rigged, right? Y'all saw that, but that's crazy. And they cut off his mic too. Nah, yeah, it is tough times. It is tough times for the New Orleans Pelicans organization. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it, bro. They played my boy, man. I'd be pissed. I would have took that sweater off mid-game, bro. F y'all there, man. Let's go, Knicks. Crazy. I'm so sorry. That just threw me off. They threw on the animation right when that. Wild work. Wild work. New Orleans out of pocket. Right, bro. Out of pocket. What's good, CK? Made it back home from New York. Got to watch the crazy Christmas Day comeback with the fam. That had to be fun, bro. Glad you're back safe, my guy. Oh, turnover by Saddiq Bey. And here comes Deuce McBride. Deuce McBride trying to shake the rust off here. He was having himself a nice run right before the injury. OG Anunoby extra pass. Deuce McBride first opportunity. That's no good. Or sorry, second opportunity. Missed the first one. Rebounded by New Orleans. Knicks holding on to a 4-point deficit here. Pelicans not really doing too much to hold on to the lead. They're starting to cool off a bit. Saddiq Bey out to Fears, I think that was. Golly, misses everything.
Nice shot.
And now the Knicks going the other way. OG Anunoby, one-on-one, I think, against that's Derek Queen. OG now gets to switch, a smaller guard on him, trying to go right at him. He sees a wide-open Tyler Kolek. Tyler Kolek in, out, rebounded by Yabu. Back over to Kolek. Kolek passing it to OG. Wide-open shot. The Knicks missing the open ones here. We need those to fall. Great looks. Just can't get them to go. 4-point game, 2 for 6 from 3 are the Knicks here in this quarter alone. Look at Derek Queen throwing up some nonsense. Out of bounce by Yabu, and it's still going to be Pelicans ball. Marcus Miller said, I'm crashing out. He said, LMAO, was that Mario Golf? Yeah, no, that was we golf. We golf. Yep. We golf. Inbound on the way. I'm about to say, they almost got a 5-second violation. Wide open for, who was that? Was that? Oh, that was a Queen. Doesn't matter. Rebounded up for Bey. Bey's going to get the foul. Yeah, good charge drawn by. Right? That's a charge, right? Oh, no, that's McCullough. Shout out to McCullough drawing the charge. That's going to be a foul on Bey. Good effort there from Kevin McCullough coming off of his best game of his young career. Here come the Knicks. They need to chip away. They're right there. It's a 4-point game. They don't need to chip away nothing. Just got to get the bucket to fall because they're getting good looks. And Tyler Kolek just throws it away. Wide open, Fears, sidestep, goes up, misses it, put back, dunk by Murphy. Not sure what they stopped the game. I don't know what just happened. The basket counts. I don't know if there was an initial stop to call over or offensive interference, but it will count. Deuce McBride, nice move. Mid-range pull, and welcome back, Deuce McBride. Big bucket there for Deuce. Jeremiah Fears going to go one-on-one with Tyler Kolek. Tyler Kolek has been stepping up as a defender these last few games. Fears forced to turn it or to pass it out. Knicks now locking in defensively. Yabusele getting lost, but he finds his guy. Spin move, Saddiq Bey trying to get cute. He throws up a floater, draws contact from McCullough. And what a game for Saddiq Bey. My God. Kevin McCullough doing everything right, but just a stronger play for the future Knicks. But just stronger play by Saddiq Bey on the move. Look at that. He did everything right. Goes into the body, draws the contact. That's a grown man move right there. Kevin McCullough will learn. Still young in the game. Here we go, man. McCullough to the bench. Mikal Bridges back out there. Sadiq Bey is just having himself a night. Makes the free throw. Continues to extend the lead. 5:15 remains in the half. Deuce and Kolek are a great backcourt backup. Yep. Just got to get Deuce to get the rust off a little bit, and he'll be just fine. Deuce McBride, though. You know what I'm missing? We ain't seen Diawara in quite some time. He had a hot start. Brunson firing from three. That's no good. Where's Diawara? I understand you got a bunch of new toys, Mr. Brown, but I mean, I'm going to need you to get Mo back out. Oh, right on cue. I see Mo on the sideline. I was going to say, Mo had a great start to the game and then just disappeared. Trey Murphy throws up the nonsense, rebounded by Yabu. Knicks need to score. We've been sitting at 54 for too damn long. Yabu open. He's looking for the open man. Bridges gets it. Bridges out to Brunson. Brunson for three. And thank God the New York Knicks remember how to score the basketball. 57-61. Back to a 4-point game. Derek Queen backing down Yabusele. 3 for 9 is Jalen Brunson this game, by the way. Queen with the miss, rebounded by Mikal. Back out to Brunson. Brunson looking around, screen is set. Brunson picked up by Fears. Brunson goes right after Fears. Brunson, beautiful stutter for the move. Oh my gosh. Jalen Brunson. God, man. Can't, bro. You will never get me to say anything negative about that guy. That is my captain. Oh, captain, my captain. Y'all see that mini stutter? Do you see? I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand how such a small, quick move like that gets you so open, especially as a little guard. Jalen Brunson, man. I'm so glad he on our side, y'all. I don't care what nobody tell me, bro. Anyways. 59-61, Knicks trailing by 2. This one is far from over as the New York Knicks are still hanging around. The Pelicans really not doing too much to try and run away with this one. The Knicks just need to get their shots to fall. Shooting 47 from 3, 48 from the field. Comes down to getting these shots to fall. Captain took a pay cut, put some respect on his name, bro. Took a pay cut. Got one of the deepest bags of anybody at his position. Talk, I don't care. I'll argue with your mama. Bay want to get out of Nolans Bay bad. Yeah, man. Nah, you said Bay want to get out of Nolans, baby. Chuck, you stupid, man. That's good, Chuck. That's good. Russell Whiskey, Bulldog Brunson. Amen. El Capitan. Chuck, you so funny, bro. CK, if you could, would you ban gambling becoming a mainstream like it is now? Ooh, that's such a loaded question, bro. Honestly, man, I think it's a loaded question, bro, because some of these prop bets I feel like are the bigger issues. I don't know. That's above me, man. That's above me, man. That's above me, man. What just happened? Mike Brown deciding to not go to the challenger, but that looked like that was out on New Orleans. New Orleans inbounding the ball now. Huck Porty was arguing and laboring for that to stay Knicks ball, but I guess the Knicks staff saw something different. Anyways, Jeremiah Fears with the rock. Fears going for a floater. Fears gets it to fall. Fears having a solid start to the year. Nice upcoming point guard in this year's draft, a rookie. You know, they have a lot of little pieces here and there, but it's just the construction of this team is just so odd in New Orleans. Jalen Brunson with I'm telling you, y'all never gonna get me to say anything bad about that guy.
Nice shot.
You just can't make that stuff up. 15 points for Jalen Brunson. Zion Williamson gets to the bucket and doing everything they can to hold on to this lead. It's pleasant to see Zion Williamson out there playing healthy and helping out his team. Knicks trailing by 4 here. 2:40 remains. Screen set from Huck Porty. Brunson picked up by Fears. Brunson going to left. Brunson throws an oop. And I was going to say some extracurriculars there from Looney. as Hukporti went up to get the alley-oop dunk. And Looney will get the foul. Look at that take by Williamson. Goes to the left side. You remember, he is dominant with the left hand, so that makes sense. But to the line is Ariel Hukporti. What up, Kevin Robinson? I see you, bro. So not a shooting foul. Excuse me. Ariel Hukporti fouled on the alley-oop attempt, but it's going to be an inbound from the side. Still Knicks ball. 4-point deficit still for the New York Knicks. Every time we try to get to 2, something happens. OG left wide open. You had Zion in the air, OG. Draw that foul. He gets the foul regardless, but we're in the bonus anyway, so it doesn't matter. 2 free throws on the way for OG Anunoby. How many is that for Zion? Zion with 2 fouls after that one. 15 points, the second leading scorer for this team, as Saddiq Bey is carrying them in this one. OG to the line for 2. Gets it to fall yet again. JB too tough. Amen. They better tighten their shoelaces. Ankle breaker loading. Amen. And OG, 2 free throws in the 2-point game. 2:30 remains in this first half. Can the New York Knicks get over the threshold and end the half with a lead to build off of in the second half? A 3-ball no good by Murphy. Rebounded again. OG, how many rebounds does the big fella have? OG with 6 of them things. OG goes all the way, a clear path, and he makes the layup. OG Anunoby ties the game at 65. Looney with the rock. Looney trying to get it to somebody, anybody. He finds Poole for 3. And the Knicks were tied for half a second and now look at a deficit yet again. 3-point game. Jalen Brunson off of the screen. Brunson fires a 3. It went nowhere. Off of the foot on New Orleans, so it should still be Knicks ball. And the New York Knicks just having a hard time staying in front of their man. The referees are congregating on what should happen, and they decide that it is Knicks ball. I don't know what there's to have a conversation about. I said congregate, meant conversation, but same thing. OG Anunoby no good, missing there, trying to get his own rebound. He will not. Trey Murphy now bringing the ball up. 1:30 remains in this first half. The Pelicans holding on to a 3-point lead. Saddiq Bey, who's been the star of this first half, finding Murphy. Murphy sidestep, pull, and what a finish, 70-65. Brunson finding Mikal Bridges. Bridges, who has been quiet in this one, more of a ball mover, not really looking for his shot here. Jalen Brunson cross court to Bridges. Bridges out to Mo Diawara, who has been firing and hitting. Big 3-ball for Big Mo. 2-point game for the New York Knicks. Knicks now trying to go left. Nice pass out from Bridges. Good trust for the rookie Diawara there. And the Knicks got to get a stop here so they can possibly tie or take a lead. It won't matter because Zion slithers his way and gets the layup with ease. OG now going the other way. Goes right at Looney. And man, oh man, are we seeing ourselves with some back-to-back action. Trey Murphy with the rock. 40 seconds remains in the half. 2-point deficit for the Knicks. OG Anunoby 14 in this first half. Good defense there from Hukporti. The tip in for Looney. And the Knicks cannot buy a stop to save their lives. A 4-point deficit yet again. 28 left on the shot clock. 28 on the clock. 17 on the shot clock. Brunson looking around. Brunson finding Mo Diawara, who has been hot. Extra pass. OG doesn't want to shoot the 3. He wants to keep going to the basket for good reason. And OG on a tear. 16 points for him and Mo in this first half. 6 seconds remain. Zion wants the final shot. He goes up. He shoots the floater. He draws a foul. Zion Williamson getting whatever he wants in this second quarter. Free throws on the way, and Ariel Hukporty was hit in the face on that take, bleeding. And now they're going to have to plug him up. Elbow to the face, and now Mo Diawara leaking. And the upsetting part is with the leakage from Hukporty, Zion Williamson still getting 2 free throws. Make that make sense. Interesting. No defense being played tonight at all. Score 74-72, and we still got 2 seconds left in the game. What is defense? And Trey Jemison now, like I mentioned, the 4th of the big men, and with Robinson out tonight, and now with Hukporty getting plugged up, Trey Jemison going to play the final moments of this game, of this half, excuse me. I forgot DeAndre Jordan was still in the league. DeAndre Jordan, a part of this Pelicans team, trying to bring some kind of veteran leadership there. It has been all offense for both teams here, and Zion Williamson looking to extend the lead. OG trying to defend his guy, Hukporty. He believes that that shouldn't have been a foul on Zion, that there should have been a foul, that shouldn't have been a foul on Hukporty, should have been a foul on Zion. And now Jalen Brunson on the other side, he's also having a conversation too. So shout out to OG and Brunson continuing the dialogue that the wrong person got the foul. That's good leadership. Not complaining, not crying, just having the conversation, letting that dialogue be known like, yo, he is dropping the shoulder every time. Look at Mo Diawara, man. 16 points in the first half, 6 for 7 shooting, playing with confidence today. We've been saying that on a nightly basis. Just wait for him to start shooting that thing with confidence. I don't know how many of you guys played 2K, but Mo Diawara, I think he's like a 67 or 68 or something like that. He's nice. So I've been using him on my in my GM mode for a while, and yeah, he's nice. His shot is smooth. So I'm glad that he's playing well because now his overall about to go up. But I have fun using Mo Diawara in 2K. Shout out to the 375 we have in the chat right now. Appreciate you guys. We're still cleaning up some blood all over the floor. The downside of having the black on the floor, you can barely see it. So they're doing some extra janitorial duties to clean up and make sure that the blood is all gone. Knicks ain't turning up D until post All-Star game. It's good that they're all communicating and dig each other. Diawara Siakam, yep. You mean Mo Siakam or Pascal Diawara. I mean, why are we not looking at a flagrant? It took you 5 minutes to clean up the blood. Right. Ref standing. And, Jalen Brunson still having a conversation with the referee about it after all that time. Zion making the first of 2 free throws. Remember, there's 2.5 left on the clock. Can the Knicks get the ball in and up towards the basket in that time? Zion with a 3-point lead with the Pelicans. Will he expand it back to 4? He will not. Knicks tip it out. Knicks have no time left. OG fires it up just in time. Too strong. And the Knicks looking at a 3-point deficit going into the third quarter in what has been probably one of their worst defensive halves of the young season, giving up 75 points to the lowly 8-25 New Orleans Pelicans.
Tragic.
Not ideal, But the Knicks trying to keep this one afloat so they can take over in the second half and win the game. Defense is optional in this one, but got to give love to a great first half by both Mo Diawara with 67 points, 2 shots, 6-7 from the field, 4 for 4 from 3, 2 steals in this game. Nice play from Mo Diawara. I love that 3 ball. But I also love what OG Anunoby gave us. 16 hustle points. I mean, 6 of them from the free throw line, but 7 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block. OG Anunoby leading the way. And wouldn't you know it? It's so funny because I know we talked here and there about Jalen Brunson and his scoring, but I don't recall him having 15 points. JB always in the mix. A quiet 15 for the captain. 5 for 12 from the field. 2 for 4 from 3. 3 of his free throws were made, 3 of them taken. So we got a good spread scoring from them. Mikal Bridges, 2 for 2 from the field, not really looking for his shot here. Karl-Anthony Towns trying to find his groove, 7 in that first half. Gershon Yabusele, leading the bench with 6 points. Clarkson with 2, Kolek with 4. And we played a total of 12 players? No, we did not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we played 12 players with Jemison getting some minutes. Mike Brown opening up the play sheet for anybody and everyone to go out there and play. So hopefully Huck Porty will be good to go in the second half. We saw him take the unfortunate bump that turned into a foul. And your New York Knicks trail by 3. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. It is halftime. Shells, I see you. Pels are in trouble. Got them right where we want them. It's true, though. You notice they didn't replay the chin checker. They do that right above the rim, especially in away games, man. They don't replay a lot of calls that are on them, man. But it is what it is, man. Clearly, Huck Porty fouled Zion with his nose. Surprised it wasn't a flagrant 2 on Huck Porty. Right, bro. What are we doing, bro? Keep your nose to yourself. Why are you putting your face out there, man? Damn. Pelicans had their chance. As bad as we played on defense and rebounding, Knicks will end this. I love how far we've come as Knicks fans. You know what I mean? We would look at this half and, back in the day, we would be doom and gloom and anticipating a third quarter of doom and not ready for what's coming next. But now, with the way that this Knicks team has played this season, no lead is safe against us, and I completely agree with that sentiment. I love the Shells talking about got them right where we want them. We kind of do. We kind of do. It just comes down to the Knicks needing to make those opportunity baskets. So we had a few of those shots that we did not get to fall, and I'm sure that will turn around here in this third quarter of boom. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Daddy A is on the naughty list. Free Daddy A. Shout out to Calculating. I don't know if I necessarily agree, but yep. He's putting all these players in because those aren't the players they're watching video of the morning or night before. That's a good take over content. That's a good take. Trade Daddy A. It's got to be done, RGT. I feel comfortable trailing at the half. When we up at the half, I'm nervously anxious. Isn't that crazy? Wise guy, I know exactly what you mean. OG is a tank. Amen. OG's been balling. Jaleel will not be a Knick. Sorry, Knicks Nation. Jaleel who? Jaleel White? Then I do that. Who are you talking about? Jaleel Okafor? Jaleel who? Why am I drawing a blank above the rim? Jaleel who? I don't know. He said even their halftime show trash. You gonna leave this band alone, bro. You gonna leave this band alone. This halftime show's weak. They're killing them. All this talent in New Orleans, and this is what they got going on, man. You know what this gives me vibes for? This gives me like you walk into a lobby and it's just entertainment happening in the background. This shouldn't be the main show. Also, they don't got spotlights in this building. Like, why you got the house lights on while they're performing? You ain't got spotlights. Like, give them some kind of like help them. There we go. Why did it take so long, bruh? They got the they got the stream piped in. Right as I make the complaint, the guy in the booth was like, "Oh shoot, he's right. Oh God, let me fix the lights." All of a sudden, I was just saying they got the house lights on. And now they got the lights on, bro. I'm telling you, man, these play-by-plays are I'm so sick. What is happening? What is happening? Now all of a sudden they got these fancy lights and they're halfway through the performance. Somebody getting fired, bro. Somebody getting fired, bro. Like guy woke up, right? Somebody getting fired, bro. Pelicans owned by the Saints owner. He doesn't know basketball. Well, he is dead. RIP to Mr. Benson. It is Miss Gail Benson who owns both teams. And you're right. You're right. Gail had the right Miss Benson. She had the right idea in bringing in a known GM to try and run the Pelicans, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. What's his name from the Cavaliers with LeBron James and them? I know he's not there anymore. Glasses, Griffin. Bringing in Griffin to be the guy. That it was a good idea initially, but he didn't do a damn thing. You know what happened? He realized that players don't want to sign for New Orleans, and that's why, to me, I don't feel like it's that hard to build a small market team. Peace and love. I don't feel like it is. Here's why I say this. As long as if you treat it like the college, like for college football, like you know that you're probably gonna have players that transfer, but as long as you continue to have draft picks and you just get that one pick to hit that wants to stay, that grooves well with the squad, and you have a whole team of good young guys that are developing well, and you're just playing beneath the radar, I feel like you can build a squad. But the problem is when you're trying to get these big fish, you're making these moves for the DeJounte Murrays and you're getting the Jordan Pooles and stuff. Those aren't the moves you need to try and build a winner. That's not what you should be doing, bro. You should just be playing the draft game, bro. You did a great job in getting guys like Herb Jones. You did a great job getting guys like Trey Murphy. We know about the ins and outs of Zion Williamson. I like Jeremiah Fears. A lot of people like Derek Queen. Like, you're doing great jobs with great stuff there, but you know, I don't know. I just feel like I would. They just got a lot of those little integral parts wrong. I don't know. I want to be a GM. That'd be great. Let me be a GM for a year, bro. No, I need more than a year. I need like 3 years. Give me a 5-year deal as a GM of the Pelicans. First thing I'll do, I'll trade my Knicks Sadiq Bey, and then get fired. Oh, man, we got 350 in the chat, man. We having fun, bro. It was David Griffin. Now it's Joe Dumars. Oh, my God. Joe Dumars is their Oh, my God. Okay, for sure. Good job. Anyways, I said what I said. He said they're following your exact playbook, CK, and they suck. No, they're not. Because I wouldn't have signed. I wouldn't have gotten Jordan Poole. I wouldn't have traded for DeJounte Murray. I wouldn't have done any of those moves. The drafting part they got right, but they're going after the wrong guys. They're just getting those names because they're hoping that those names can be. No, you gotta go straight Oklahoma City. I want to come to New Orleans and not know a single name of the player on the team, but they're out there slowly developing. That's what happened with guys like Herb Jones. That's what you got to do when you're in those kind of markets. It's basketball. It's just not that sexy. It's just you play under the radar and get the guys that make the most sense. You don't need to make sexy picks just to try and get fans in the building. I understand money's a big part of it, bro. Money comes when you winning as well, man. That's just how I feel. Maybe I wouldn't make it, but I don't know. I'm not signing Jordan Poole and DeJounte Murray. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. That's not what we need. Riddle me this. DeJounte Murray play a game yet in a Pelicans uniform? Riddle me this. I ain't doing it, man. You don't got that luxury like, like the Lakers, and I wouldn't say the Knicks. Knicks really don't got that luxury because we get treated like a small market as one of the biggest markets because we got a trade tax because we're the Knicks. But anyways, facts. You should you have to always have picks. Agreed. Really stupid. Should have traded. Right. I would have up and loaded Zion a long time ago to get multiple picks. 100%. 100%. But I get it. But the only reason why I get why they didn't unload it is because you get rid of Zion and you don't get a good return. Nobody, like, it's already bad that nobody's coming to the games now, but you don't have Zion there, which is probably your only saving grace, and people wanting to come and see the game, you're definitely getting nowhere there. So I understand the Zion part and not flipping it. Unless you flip them at his high and you're able to get another all-star in the process, that makes sense, then cool. But there was no market for Zion a few years back when he was hurt. Anyways, this is not how to fix the Pelicans hour. This is the New York Knicks need to play a little bit of defense, make their shots, and get back into this game so we don't fall victim of the trap game here on this Monday night. And yeah, honestly, I look at our box score, I look at what we've done. The only concerning factor is just the lack of defense. Other than that, I'm not tripping about offense. I'm not tripping about who's playing this. I know people are gonna be like, Mikel's not doing enough. I'm not. I don't have that feel. I feel like the Knicks will be fine. I feel like we will get in our groove offensively. Just got to put a little bit more effort defensively. Stop guys like Sadiq Bey. Slow him down a little bit. We know Zion's gonna do what Zion does. I think they're doing a great job on Queen, who has been a non-factor today. Trey Murphy, 7 points. We're doing all the right things. Poole's going off. Bey's going off. Slow one of those two down, and the Knicks will be right back in it. So should be a much better second half. CK, as the GM of the Pelicans, are you training for Trae Young? Ooh, damn. I hate Trae Young. I don't like his shot selection, right? No. I don't know, man. I don't know. Charlotte, what's Charlotte's feels on the LaMelo Ball stuff? How's he doing? How's LaMelo looking? I'm keeping my. Ooh, that's a good. Well, I don't want to play this game. We'll play this game after the Knicks beat them. Golly, the answer should be no, right? Because I don't like Trae Young as my franchise guy. But hate aside, Trae Young has got the Hawks into a few playoff rounds with some rough squads. And literally, if you just get Trae Young and just surround him with shooters, which they have, and some defensive guys, I kind of like my prospect there, man. You got the Herb Jones when he's healthy, Trey Murphy. Yeah, I'm trying to swap out like, ooh, man, maybe. Why we're not doing this? We're not doing this. I might do it though. I might do it though. It hurts me to say I might do it. It hurts me to say I might do that. I might consider it. They could have gone Toronto's pick, traded the wrong Pelican. Yuck. Trae is trash. Yeah, but I'm looking at all the aspects. If I'm to be taken serious as a GM, I gotta look at the ticket sales. I gotta think of the jersey sales. I gotta think about what he can provide on the court. You know what I mean? I gotta get rid of a DeJounte. I gotta get rid of a Poole. Like, I can't have all three of them on the same roster. So that's the hiccup. I'm trying to be taken. This isn't 2K, Chad. I'm trying to be taken serious as a GM. GM CK trying to be taken serious here, guys. Okay? Hey, man, appreciate you guys rocking with us for another play-by-play. We are warming up, getting ready for the second half to get started. Shout out to all of you guys. Obviously, you guys know that the sponsor of the stream is none other than SeatGeek. Just trying to help you guys get out to more basketball games. Hell, if you are a WWE fan, if you like what else is going on right now, hockey, football, trying to help you guys out with that. Use the promo code CK2K on your next purchase. Get $20 off of that. I used my own promo code to get to the NBA Cup Championship game. Helped me out. My tickets weren't even that bad, but SeatGeek, probably the best way to get tickets, in my humble opinion. Not because of the sponsor. I've generally used them beforehand. So, shout out SeatGeek, sponsor of the chat, sponsor of the stream, excuse me. Let's get into the second half, man. 75-72. A lot of Knicks fans in the Smoothie King Arena. Oh, that's another thing, bro. Peace and love. Not naming my building no Smoothie King, nothing, bro. That's another thing. But we move on. We're moving on. We're done playing GM of the Pelicans now. We're done. Let's lock into the Knicks can this dub. In a league that values wings and Pelicans have the wing portion down, they just need more talent to get rid of the bum vets. That's a great point. That's why I had a hard time saying no to the Trae Young thing, because like if I can get a solid point like Trae Young, as much as I hate him and he's a defensive liability, but I got wings like I got, I might run the game. I might try it out. Derek Queen in the corner. Queen going right after Towns, finding the hot hand, Sadiq Bey. Hopefully this second half, he's a lot more cooled off. And look at Mo Diawara. Strong take, but too strong on the finish. Excuse me, 75-72. Knicks still trailing by 3. And you would think, oh, good defense there by Mikal Bridges. Hits the ball loose. Knicks have numbers. OG keeping it. He finds Bridges, has Fears in the post, finds a wide open Brunson for the corner 3, and we just can't get the 3 ball to fall. Still down by 3. Good extra pass by Bridges. Brunson just can't get it to fall there. Here goes Fears on the drive. Fears picked up. Look at Diawara defense using the length. Derek Queen, he fires an awkward-looking shot, gets it to fall. Derek Queen looking a little awkward on that possession, but gets it to go. That's all that matters. Jalen Brunson over to OG. OG finding Towns. Towns now picked up, and extracurriculars between Queen and Brunson. Brunson talking to the rookie. The rookie laughing it off, but it's a foolish foul, and we move on. Kids love Trae Young. He would be big in New Orleans. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Nostalgic Nick. Yes, you know what I'm saying? CK2K with the let me call you back. Right, 100%. That's facts. Yeah. Anyways, that's a conversation for another day. We got to bring back the My GM series and here on CK2K. Huh? We got to bring those back. Those were fun streams, man. 72-77. Knicks now turn over the ball. Zion, his first dunk of the game. He's been really athletic with the takes, not going up for many dunks, and OG Anunoby responds with a layup of his own. I was trying to say that Zion playing with a lot more finesse in this game, not much power as we're accustomed to, but that time gets the dunk. Foul called on Bridges as he tries to deny Jeremiah Fears there. 74-79. 5-point lead for the New Orleans Pelicans now. We'll be right back. Need a salmon burger. Hold on, Shells. Let me get one, bro. Where you getting a salmon burger from? You made it yourself? Let me get one, bro. Zion Williamson backing down OG. OG, good defense, but better by Zion Williamson. Zion, he's continuing where he left off in the first half, trying to keep the Pelicans in the lead here. Diawara faking it. Diawara finding Bridges. Bridges picked up by Queen, finding OG. OG has been the go-to guy, mid-range fader. That's no good. Rebounded by Fears. Fears going the other way. Fears, a lot of space for that 3. Shoots it short. Knicks get a rebound. Bridges, he finds Brunson. Brunson just needs to make one more pass. Makes it a little late. Diawara with the fake. Diawara finding a wide open OG. And the Knicks are just failing to make the open threes today. Trey Murphy over to Queen. Queen finding Zion. Zion with 9:25 remaining. He had, what a spin move, but good help from Diawara. That's going to be Knicks' ball. That's off of Zion Williamson. Zion with the spin there. He loses the handle. That looked like it was off of Zion, but Knicks not going to challenge again because they might potentially get a foul there. And, yeah, a lot of hands all over Zion Williamson. OG believes he got all ball, but referee said you got arm. And now Zion will go to the line for 2. Williamson finding energy and getting it going here in the early window of the third quarter. A slow start third quarter, but it's been all Pelicans thus far as Zion with 2 free throws on the way. Joe Schmo said, who can we blame, chat? I would have done Zion for Scotty Barnes and picks. Ooh, Fears, Murphy, B.I., Scotty Looney. That'd been nice. Look at you. That would have been a great pass back in the day. I see you above the rim. Sorry I saw that late, but I see you. Got to charge my phone. We'll be here, Marcus Miller. Oh boy, Zion Williamson single-handedly killing the Knicks here in this third quarter. Knicks not really having much to respond with. Now looking at a 9-point deficit. Karl-Anthony Towns, nice little pass there to Brunson, but met by a double team. Back out to Towns. Towns find Diawara, who has been thriving in his one-on-one against Derek Queen. Right on cue, bounce past the Bridges. Bridges open to a Jalen Brunson 3-ball, and finally the Knicks able to make the three. The Knicks have been making the right pass all quarter long, but just can't get the fall. Bridges with the 2K style open court steal. He finds Diawara with the open floor, and look at the Knicks go. Just like that, a 4-point game yet again. Bridges, a couple of great plays in a row. 6 turnovers for the Pelicans now. Knicks back to a 4-point deficit. Derek Queen looking around. Queen finding Bay. Bay backing down Jalen Brunson, but Brunson standing his ground. Towns now with the double team. I don't know what he's doing. They're not using his arms as Zion Williamson ends up being wide open on the baseline. Not really sure what Towns' thought process was there, but it is what it is. Shout out to Hakeem the Dream in the chat, $2 super. We're going to hear what he has to say. Jalen Brunson on the drive, but what you got, Hakeem?
Steph Curry ruined the NBA.
Steph Curry ruined the NBA. Not that meme again. Trey Murphy for 3. That one goes down, and man, what a run we are looking at right now for the New Orleans Pelicans. After cutting it down to 4, an almost turnover, finding Towns. Towns fakes and he's by himself. And Towns able to get the layup. JB Shifty Shooter Hall of Fame. Facts, Big Nick. Wow, good play between Bay and Queen. And every time the Knicks do something well offensively, they forget that they still need to play defense. Tough minutes for the New York Knicks. 15-9 in this third quarter. We are watching the Pelicans just thrive right now and expose our defense here. Wisdom said, if you're going to double. Good point. Anyways, timeout called by the Knicks. Ugly start to this third quarter. Third quarter of doom inbound as opposed to the third quarter of boom.
Boom shakalaka.
Not a thing. Daquan said, this is tragic. Where the defense at? It's on vacation. Still on holiday break. Knicks right now just struggling to catch a groove here defensively, and the Pelicans are exposing us. Absolutely exposing us, man. Next game is the Knicks. I think we got Detroit, right? On Wednesday, we finally get to see our friends over, or San Antonio, excuse me. We don't have Detroit just yet. Yeah, we got a back-to-back of San Antonio and then Oklahoma City. Who made our schedule, bro? Sheesh. Hakeem with the $5 super. Appreciate you. Here we go.
Mike Brown is Mike D'Antoni equals me no black and me no defense.
Appreciate the $5 super. Definitely need a fourth quarter of boom. Would have loved a third quarter of boom. Getting the Pistons may drop 170 on us. When do we see the Pistons, man? I know we're on a West Coast swing right now because we got, as mentioned, we got San Antonio on Wednesday. Then we see the Thunder on Friday. Yeah, this schedule. This was supposed to be the easy one of the week. We got 2 tough games on the way. You know San Antonio will be playing with some gusto after we took them out in the NBA Cup final. And I'm ready for that. I'm ready for that Thunder test. I'm ready for it. I want to see what that game's going to look like. Hopefully, we'll be fully tooled by Friday. Mitchell Robinson back. We got Deuce back now to dusting off the cobwebs. But we got to finish this one, man. Anyways, 90-81. An interesting 3 quarters so far for the New York Knicks. Defense optional, to say the very least. Got to lock in. Jalen Brunson with the rock. He's picked up by the rookie. He has an open Kevin McCullough. McCullough puts the ball on the ground, gets the layup. I don't know why it took Brunson so long to get there to him. And McCullough gets to the rim quick and in a hurry. Now McCullough guarding up on Sadiq Bey. McCullough standing his ground. Good defense. Trey Murphy open for 3, and here we go. 10-point game for the New Orleans Pelicans. I can't believe what I'm watching, Chad. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. Like, I'm trying to keep my optimism alive, but they are scoring everything with ease. Knicks not really giving them much pushback, and Bridges just shot a air ball. Here comes Derek Queen. He loses it. Bridges, a full head of steam, one man to beat. It's Jeremiah Fears. He gets the layup drill, and Bridges gets those 2 points back after shooting the air ball. So a little bit of quick karma. But now the Knicks trailing by 8 points. Brunson, Sadiq Bey, what a take. No good. No foul called, luckily, for the Knicks. Knicks now need to take advantage of the numbers. Brunson finding McCullough. McCullough out to OG. And here we go again with the New York Knicks trying to take advantage and get back in this one. Again, no lead is safe because just like that, your New York Knicks can attack and score. It's been ugly defensively, but Lord have mercy, are we fighting back? Just like that, it's 18-16 in the quarter. Such a weird game, chat. Such a weird game, man. I think we played Detroit on the 5th. Yeah, I thought it was coming up. Big Frank said to wave the white flag. Game over. Oh, my goodness. In the 3rd quarter. Wisdom said, see how easy it is to score on these guys. We are making it overcomplicated. And then on top of that, not playing a lick of defense. Crazy work, man. Crazy work, man. Welcome back, KG. So what's the problem with Cat today? Asking for a friend, because I came into this game expecting this to be the Karl Anthony Towns game because they don't really have an interior to deny Towns. But Towns been really passive in this one. I understand we got a lot of new faces and a lot of guys that are trying to get themselves going, but Karl Anthony Towns is still Karl Anthony Towns. He can demand the rock. He can do whatever he wants to do. We've seen the ball go his direction a few times. I don't know. It's odd to see that Towns only has 9. Again, I'm not picking on Towns. I'm just saying, like, if you were to ask me who I thought would be the one to have the game, the player, be the player of the game today, I thought it would have been Towns because it just the mismatches were in his favor. So just an interesting observation for me. 9 points for Towns, 3 for 6 from the field, 1 for 2 from 3. Just interesting. Only 6 shots is kind of interesting, but we'll keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We have 350 in the building. Knicks trying to give us all high blood pressure in this game. And they're doing just that. Cat had too many engagement beignets last night. I'm going to need him to shake it off. CK, did you see that Cat was called out for his offensive foul? I think that is the reason. No. Who called him? I did not see that. I would love to see that. What you mean? Give me more information, Frank White. Hakeem with another $2. Appreciate you. Yeah.
Bridges and Cat for the Nigerian Greek.
Oh, we're still talking trade talks. Interesting. Don't forget the terrible defense. Well, that's a given. We're seeing that. The defense is awful today. But I'm just saying. I just feel like I thought Towns was going to have a big game today. But again, there's still a lot of time. OG Anunoby, though, gets the rebound. Knicks finally see a miss for New Orleans. Can this turn into a run for New York? Brunson over to Mikal. Mikal, the corner 3 ball. It's short. That one no good. Knicks going the Pelicans going the other way. Jordan Poole is checked in. Poole going after, it looks like it's McCullough. McCullough trying to stand his ground on those screens. Queen, didn't he just dribble out of bounds? Queen blocked by Towns. Towns says, CK, I got you. But the ball right back in the hands of Looney. But what was that? I'm subbing him out immediately. Jordan Poole with a nasty looking shot. Bridges extra pass. McCullough for the corner three. Oh, in and out for the second year guard out of Kansas. That looked almost in, but couldn't get it to fall. Here goes Jordan Poole, picked up by OG Anunoby. Kevon Looney finding Bay. Bay looking around. Bay trying to get to anybody. He finds Looney. Looney back over to Murphy. Murphy on the drive. Murphy with the side step. Murphy, I don't know what kind of pass that was. No time was left on the clock. Didn't even look at the bucket. And now all of a sudden the Knicks getting some stops. But now we got to take advantage of the stops. New York Knicks now trying to get play a little bit more aggressively here defensively. Oh, I guess that did hit the rim. I see what the argument is, but it still would have been Knicks ball. So they're reviewing it now. No, they're saying it would have been Pelicans ball. What are we talking about right now? The Knicks coaching staff is confused. I'm confused as well. But the thing is, I don't know if you can does a deflection off the rim count as a shot? Sorry, I'm trying to read the coach's lips because okay, so it is going to be Knicks ball. And I was reading I don't know which coach it is, but one of the Knicks assistant coaches' lips, he was talking about how because of the deflection, that should result in being Knicks ball, even if it did count as a shot reset. And that's exactly what we saw as the Knicks now have the ball instead of it going to the Pelicans and them getting a fresh 14. So it did end up working out in our favor. That's why I went silent. I was trying to see what the coach was trying to tell Mike Brown. Shout out to MSG for giving us that angle. And here we go, man. 88-93. Knicks have been getting several stops, but we got to capitalize. OG wide open. Can't hit the three. McCullough tries to save it, saves it off his own leg, and it's going to be Pelicans ball. Just do not want to make that open shot, the New York Knicks do. Do not, excuse me, as Yabusele checks in for OG Anunoby, who has been a monster on the boards, but a little bit inconsistent on the shooting side. 1 for 6 from 3, 21 points, 9 rebounds. OG getting some rest as we see Jemison, Deuce, and Yabusele all check in to join Brunson and McCullough. Good defense here. Jemison using his length, passing it out over to Murphy. Murphy with 5 seconds to score. He finds Bay. Bay, is he still hot? He is not. Rebounded by Brunson. The Knicks should have the lead by now with the amount of stops we finally got. We're just not taking advantage on the offensive end. Brunson trying to change that narrative. That three is no good. Knicks fight. Jemison, great extra effort. Wide open, McCullough. McCullough waits it. He gives it to Yabusele. Yabusele over to Deuce. Deuce puts the ball on the ground. Good defense there from Poole. We have 4 seconds left. Yabu doesn't know what to do with it. 2 seconds. He throws up some nonsense. Doesn't even touch the rim. And a good stop and block by the Pelicans. And here we go the other way. And Jordan Poole absorbs the contact, goes up with it. And free throws on the way for Jordan Poole. Knicks are right there, but cannot find the bucket. $88-93, 5-point game. Sadiq Bey going to the bench. See, guys sent you the Towns. Got you. I'll check it out, Frank. This is the only game I wouldn't mind listening to the home team telecast. 88-93, 5-point game. Finding Missy. That's Missy who finally checked in. Missy played a little bit in the first half. Misi goes right back up with it. No good. Another stop. No, Misi gets the offensive board. Misi dribbling it out, and Deuce McBride, great hands up. That's Knicks ball. It is, as Jordan Poole deflects it out of bounds. Man, oh man, Knicks need to find a score. We've been stuck at 88 for quite some time now, but the Pelicans have been stuck at 93 for quite some time as well. Brunson takes it, shoots it away over the rim.
Nice shot.
And now the Knicks on defense. Jordan Poole, what a take and make, and draws the foul.
Tragic.
Wow. Oh boy, what has Jordan Poole been having? Again, my lack of knowledge on the Pelicans is very loud today, and my apologies. But has Poole been having a good year for New Orleans, or is this just a we're playing the Knicks, so I'm about to ball out type of game for Poole? Because it's starting to piss me off. Jordan Clarkson checking in, McCullough going to the bench. Mike Brown trying to find something, anything here in this lackadaisical third quarter. And free throw down for Poole, and now it's an 8-point game, 88-96. The Knicks have been stuck at 88 for quite some time now. 19 points for Poole off the bench. Brunson looking for the screen. Brunson has space. He throws it over to Yabu. Yabu's going to let it fly, and Yabu seems to be a pro at that contested corner three. And it's going to count. Knicks have been stuck on 88 for a while, and Yabu Sele makes the three. 91-96, 2:08 remains. Missy looking over to Murphy. Murphy goes on the drive. Murphy hop step, finds Poole. Poole goes over to the rookie. The rookie pulls up in the mid-range. It's short. Rebounded by the Knicks. Clarkson with it. 5-point game. Clarkson and the Knicks would like a score here with 1:50 remaining. The idea would be to at least keep it to one or take a lead before the fourth quarter. Yabu Sele believes he was hit on that shot, but it's no good for Yabu. 5-point game, back on defense. The Knicks go. Poole firing from way downtown, thinking he's Steph Curry. It won't matter because Missy gets the rebound. 3-ball for New Orleans, and they make the Knicks pay. Oh, boy, the 3-ball made by Yabu Sele immediately erased after they respond. Brunson stumbling, bumbling on the drive, and they're going to say it's a turnover. Brunson trying to do a bit of everything, but it does not work in his favor. Brunson goes down, looks right at the referee as he goes down, hoping to draw a foul. He won't. Oh, he did. Forgive me. The Knicks did get a foul there, so the Knicks will be inbounding from the sideline. Excuse me. I thought the referee just called it out of bounds. So Brunson now with the ball back after inbounding. He finds Clarkson. Clarkson for the corner three, and that one goes down. So does this mean the New York Knicks now slowly finding their shot as they're back down by 5 points, 94-99? Poole now, he is just dribbling all around the defense, and he is looking surgical on our defense. Way too easy for Jordan Poole. Non-existent is the defense for Jordan Poole here tonight. 94-101. Trading baskets are the New York Knicks here in this third quarter. 100 points on the board already, by the way, for this team. Pick and roll action between Yabu and Brunson gets it over to Jemison, who makes the floater. I swear, Jemison looked like he is Mike Brown's nephew. He got a very similar look to Mike Brown. Every time I look at him, he looked like he is related to Mike Brown. But Jemison giving us some good minutes with Huck Porty out after getting cut. We're not sure if he's going to be back in the game or not. We're not sure, but Jemison taking advantage of the minutes. 24 bench points for the Knicks to 28 for the Pelicans. And yeah, the Knicks just do not know how to guard Jordan Poole because he is getting whatever he wants. He said Mike Brown's nephew is accurate. Every time I see Jemison, I see Mike Brown. He looked like his nephew, bro. Oh, Oh my gosh, man. This is an ugly watch, ladies and gentlemen. I'm convinced that the Knicks love the theatrics. All of this is happening while I was just gonna say it. There he is. All this happening while Zion enjoys a rest on the bench. And right on cue, here comes Karl Anthony Towns checking into the game with 19 seconds left. OG along with them. Zion Williamson checking in as well. Chilled said, we need facilitation. Brunson trying to be a hero, and it's why Kolek needs to be out there to handle the rock. This team cannot get it under 5. That is an understatement. CK, you know we are going to lose, right? Greg has entered the chat. Right on cue, Jordan Poole makes the free throw. Daquan Tillery ready to crash out if the Knicks are going to let this game fall. We have a big week of hoops ahead of us with the Spurs and Thunder on the docket. To lose to the Pelicans would be beyond tragic. Brunson trying to get a bit of everything. He goes up, no foul called. Towns fires up a short one, no good for the Knicks, and the Knicks are trailing by 7 going into this fourth quarter. And it just looks like the Knicks are struggling to find an option. I can't even really blame the defense so much anymore, as that was our best defensive quarter of the game, holding them to 28 points. But at the same time, we struggled to get the ball in the basket, only scoring our lowest quarter of the game with 24. New York Knicks have a lot of work to do in this fourth quarter. Can they get it done? Do you believe, ladies and gentlemen? Appreciate you guys for viewing. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that like button. If you're watching over on Twitch, hit that follow for your boy. If you're catching over on Twitter as well, shout out to your views over on Twitter. I always have to make sure I give some love to the viewership over on Twitter. You guys are always there, whether you're in that chat or not. I appreciate you. Hit that follow button for me there. But, man, the New York Knicks, man, got to lock in here. Got to lock in here. We put a poll up earlier, and the general consensus 69% of the votes went towards the Knicks winning this game, but there was a 26% that believed the Knicks would fall in this trap game. Where are you feeling right now with the fourth quarter underway? Give me 1 second. It is hot as hell in my room. I got to turn my fan on. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Oh, New York. Give me something. Give me something. Give me something, New York. Mohammed, come back in. Where is Bridges? No more BBL. Sound like bars, bro. Brunson got his ankle heavily taped. I saw that. It looked like he got a what are those things called, a house arrest anklet on. I saw that thing on his ankle. I saw it. Class Assassin said Townsend Bridges isn't even doing anything. Well, Bridges has been doing a solid job defensively, but yeah, offensively been non-factors between the two of them. I completely agree with that. Great time for the 007 pause music. Oh, shoot. You're right. Oh, hold on. You right. And I think you mentioned it before. I gotta get it, bro. I gotta get it. 007 pause track. We need it, bro. That is such a good pull. You said that before and I didn't get it. Anyways, we back in business. Fourth quarter. Tyler Kolek, Jordan Clarkson, OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges, and Karl Anthony Towns. This lineup has given us some good moments. Can that be the case today? Hopefully it is.
Nice shot.
Jordan Clarkson makes the fadeaway jumper. 98, 103, 11-30. By the way, Kolek's finally in the game.
There he is. There's my favorite white boy.
We're so happy to finally see him playing. We didn't see much of him in that third quarter. Gets a defensive stop. Kolek gets the rebound, and the Knicks now hoping to get some life and the lead in the process. Good screen from OG. Kolick a full head of steam. Mikal Bridges in the corner. Good defense. Cuts him off on the baseline. And Kolick for three. Welcome back, Tyler Kolick. 101-103. Ladies and gentlemen, we can possibly start to believe that this is the time for the turnaround. Jordan Poole, though, not letting that be the case. Big three for Jordan Poole. 106-101. Back to a 5-point deficit. Tyler Kolick picked up. And the Knicks now trailing, and it is now money time for the Knicks in this fourth quarter. Towns left with some space. Towns step back. He thought about it. Good defense there. Kolick for another one. That's no good. Bridges gets the rebound. He finds Kolick. Back to Bridges. Open OG three. What ball movement? And we just keep not making the damn open shot. We've been open on so many of those attempts, and we just can't hit them. Oh, my goodness. Meanwhile, Zion spin and no good. Knicks go the other way. Bridges, extra pass to OG. OG looking around. OG out to Kolick. Kolick to Clarkson. Clarkson off the dribble. Clarkson with the attack. Clarkson draws contact. No fouls called, but gets the bucket. Jordan Clarkson, nice finish, and it's a 3-point game. Oh, my gosh. 9:35 remains. And there's a foul called, but they're going to call it before the shot, so no 3 free throws here. And believe it or not, the foul is on none other than Karl Anthony Fouls. Another one. Bridges trying to stay away. Oh, no, that foul's on Bridges. So what's the call here? That's on the ground. I'll take it, but it's an interesting call. Bridges fouling Poole there. No free throws on the way. OG, good defense. And Zion loses it. Clarkson is all by himself. He loses his handle, loses the ball. Zion takes it right back, but they're going to call a foul. And peace and love, that is a bailout, and we will take it with open arms. Thank you, refs. I ain't going to lie. Zion tried to recreate the Kevin Knox steal as he snatches that right out of Clarkson's hands, and they call a foul. Look, to me, that's a clean steal, but we need what we can get. Bro, wisdom, facts. Oh, no. And I think they might challenge that, and that's a challenge that they definitely could win, because I don't think that's a foul. I think Clarkson got caught with a good old Kevin Knox. But we'll see. Anyways, he led with the shoulders and body. Rig it for the Knicks. Here we go, man. Not gonna lie, I'm surprised Clyde ain't in New Orleans. He's with the city. Yeah, Clyde does as little traveling as possible in his older age. I'm waiting for them to just announce that Clyde is only doing home games, unless that is in fact the case. But yeah, Self-Made says that he grabs the wrist. They have it paused in an interesting moment. I can't really tell if he grabbed the wrist there. I got to see it again, but we're going to see Corner Boy Kev. Yeah. Jordan Clarkson just definitely got Kevin Knox, but we'll see. We'll see if the referees double down and give us that foul. I'll take it. Here we go. Their audio is so low, I can't hear what he's saying. But it seems like he said that there was no illegal contact, so the challenge might be successful. That's not what you want to hear. Shout out to the $4.99 super from Freeway Hustler. Appreciate you. Nikita, what we got?
Do you think the Westchester Knicks would give her a stink for Yabu?
Nah. I don't think so, but I do need that boy Dink Pate on a contract. They must have some unspoken deal because I don't know why nobody has gone out and snagged him up because he is completely available. And if the Knicks aren't careful, we're going to lose out on the gem that is Dink Pate. But I don't think the Knicks would swap out Dink Pate for Yabu for the mere fact of the position difference. I don't think that would make sense. Yeah, bro, he snatches that joint. Yeah, he took his lunch money, bro. Took his lunch money, bro. I don't know what Jordan Clarkson was doing there. What was the thought process by Jordan Clarkson there in that play? He just stopped and froze. I thought he would at least dribble through if you weren't going to go up for the layup. Anyways, mid-range pull there from Hawkins. No good. Knicks get another opportunity. Still a 3-point game. Good stop there by the Knickerbockers. Kolek finding Clarkson. Clarkson finding Towns. Towns wants to tie it up. It's short. Rebounded by Hawkins. Poole ahead of the pack to Williamson. Williamson jumps over to Murphy. Murphy back to Williamson in a compromised position. Out of bounds. And the Knicks get another opportunity. And we're not taking advantage of these stops that we're finally getting. It's not the conversation of it's defense anymore because the Knicks are getting opportunities and not taking advantage of it. Zion Williamson, by the way, aggressively and angrily heads to the bench. I'm sure that they're trying to rest him for a few minutes to let him close the game out, but the Knicks now need to strike with a 3-point deficit. Kolek with a nice move. Kolek with the fake. Kolek out to OG finding Clarkson. Clarkson picked up by Hawkins. Clarkson wants to get the bucket, uses the screen. He has a wide open cat. Instead, he shoots the fadeaway jumper. That's no good. Towns fighting for it, but can't get the steal. Here goes the Pelicans the other way. Murphy with 3 defenders in front of him. He loses the handle. Queen throws a wild one up. Down is Bridges. Never like to see Bridges slowly get back up, but he typically does as Iron Man, and down goes OG. And there's no foul. They just say it's a block and Knicks ball. These referees are letting these teams play. Yeah, there's a lot of fouls that could have been called on all of these possessions. None of them have been called. That's the right call. I agree with it. It's Knicks ball. Kevon Looney, hands straight up, blocks him out. He catches it out of bounds. It's Knicks ball. I'd much rather it if they're letting these teams play it out rather than calling every ticky-tack down the stretch. Me personally, I like the physical play. Bridges, by the way, bleeding a little bit on his lip. Iron Man Bridges does not miss a game. It looked like he was down and out, but he's right back up. I don't know why MSG is zoning in on this one little Pelicans fan. That's not our job to show their excitement. We don't care. JJ getting the stops. Now they got to score. Exactly. We're doing a solid job defensively, doing all the right things, but offensively, we're just not taking advantage of open shots. And look at that defense by Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges, the one that hit the ball loose, but gets hit in the face in the process. Now, that is a foul that was missed. Bridges has to go to the sideline to stop the bleeding. They're going to sub him out. And I think it is Deuce that checks in. Now we get Deuce and Kolek out there together. Can Deuce give us something? And Deuce will. Deuce, who has been hibernating for 2 weeks, has had himself a slow game so far, makes one of the bigger buckets. OG reads the defense, gets the steal, and here comes the cardiac Knicks. Clarkson, the transition 3. That's no good. Rebounded by Kolek. He finds Towns, and Towns with a big 3. The New York Knicks set themselves up for this kind of success on a nightly basis. And as much as I love it, my heart hates it. Because here we go again. The theatrics by the New York Knicks, the Broadway Knicks, in their final act as they take the lead for the first time in what feels like ages. And you just can't make this stuff up. Oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, the Knicks, who have just been trailing all game long, they saw a quick lead for a few minutes in the third quarter and gave it right back. now hold a 3-point lead. Timeout is called. 7:40 remains. Knicks just need to score the damn ball, and we finally score it. Shout out to everybody in the chat. This one has been a headache of a game, but shout out to Deuce McBride, and thank God Karl Anthony Towns makes that 3-ball off of the rebound from Kolek. Cardiac, get your heart meds ready. Oh, I need more. I need a new prescription because this is stressing me out. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, only two of us have always believed. I don't know what KG's talking about. I guess who's coming off the bench? Captain Clutch got you, CK. Yes, sir. Captain gonna come out and close this one out, hopefully. CK Kolek is really starting to separate himself from the rest of the bench, except for Mitch and Clarkson. I think so as well. And Deuce trying to get his chain back after missing some time with injury. And when it counts, the shots are falling for Deuce McBride. Good shot there from the big fella. KG said, I told you I wasn't worried, CK. I love it. I love it. He said the J.R. Smith 3-point celebration threw my back out, my boy.
Tragic. Tragic. Hold on a minute there, players.
Oh, my goodness. You know better than to be trying to bring that back out, bro. Oh, man. Need guys to grab boards now. Box out. Yeah, man. My man said I hit the J.R. Smith celly and threw my back out. That is hilarious. All right, 109-106. Can the Knicks get another stop and keep the ball rolling? Mike Brown electing to keep this 5 out there, the 5 that got them the lead. Saddiq Bey trying to bring the magic from the first half, and he will not. What a block by Towns. And the defense now has revved up here in the fourth quarter. Tyler Kolek, he throws an alley-oop, and OG wasn't ready for it. OG ends up on the floor. They have numbers. Trey Murphy for 3. It's no good. Rebounded by Queen. Queen goes up, and finally a foul is called. The referee's been letting them play, and the Knicks took advantage of the physical play, but this time a foul is called as I think Derek Queen will get to the line. What a block there by Deuce McBride. I understand the block by Towns was the bigger exclamation point, but Deuce got the initial block that I don't think is going to get enough credit on that transition stop. Free throw down for Queen to cut into this 3-point lead for the Knicks. And no good on the second one. Here we go. Knicks a 2-point lead. Tyler Kolek, he finds Towns. Towns back to Kolek. Kolek using the Towns screen. Kolek looking around. OG Anunoby almost not paying attention to it. He gets the rock. He goes all the way. He loses the handle, and not the best time turnover from OG Anunoby. Saddiq Bey looking around. Bey finding Queen. Queen picked up from OG. Queen puts the ball on the ground. He shoots a fadeaway jumper. Ties the game up at 109, and timeout called by the New York Knicks. And now is time for Jalen Brunson to check into the game. There go Queen. Yep. Queen has not been a non-factor this entire game, but now here he is finding his groove, and this is why so many people have been excited about the prospect of who he can be long-term. Not scared of the moment. Big mid-range jumper to tie the game at 109, and you got to imagine that Mike Brown's got to be looking at bringing in Jalen Brunson here with 6:30 remaining in the game. I need Mo out there too, though. Like, I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do here for this final five, but we'll see it. I want the starting five. Maybe. Well, who would you replace? I don't know. We'll see. Vacate said, I take Valium every game. Bro, why does OG always lose his handle, bro? This is insane. Yeah, look at Saddiq Bey has been heavily slowed down after a 23-point first quarter. Has only seen 3 points since then. I know people in the chat not going to want to talk about it, but there was a big switch that was made on to Saddiq Bey, and that was the Mikal Bridges switch. Mikal Bridges not really giving us too much offensively.
Omarion and I'm talking about like the B2K
remainder of this game. Business Boog is in the building.
Bridges
over to Towns. Towns finding Brunson, and we do have our four of our starting five out there with Deuce McBride. McBride back into his spot. Bridges off the dribble. He loses the handle. He got tripped up. No foul called. Here goes Queens all the way. Queens gets hit. And what a putback dunk by Misi as the lead is back in the hands of the Pelicans. Bridges back to OG. OG finding Brunson. Brunson looking to try and get something. Hopefully he doesn't hold on to the ball too long. OG with a lot of space on the mid-range jumper and another miss. The Knicks now going cold. Maybe a little too many subs for Mike Brown as the groove is now back with the Pelicans. 5:30 remains. Queen picked up by Brunson. That's an odd matchup. Murphy back over to Queen. Queen with the matchup that he would like. He shoots the fadeaway jumper. No good. Rebounded again by Bridges. And Bridges with the rock. He finds Brunson. Brunson in transition. He pulls the three ball. And look at the shot. Oh, my goodness. I can't believe what I'm watching right now. 112-111. 5 minutes remain in the game. Brunson, 21 points out of 19 shots. Jesus Christ. Queen picked up by OG. Brunson picking up Trey Murphy. Murphy uses the screen. He has so much space. Makes the shot off of the bounce. How unlucky for the New York Knicks. The threes are traded. Deuce with the take. Deuce with a make. And ties it up. The antics are through the roof in this one right now. What a big make there for Deuce McBride. And away we go. 114-114. Fierce picks up his dribble. Queen has been heavily used here down the stretch. Saddiq Bey, once again, still picked up by Bridges. He has had him in purgatory. Good defensive play there off of Misi's foot, and it's Knicks ball. They want to challenge that. I don't know what they would challenge there. That is 100% off of his foot. Borrego does not want to challenge it there, even though his players are telling him to do so. I don't think he should, but actually, I do think he should actually do it. Please challenge it. He's looking back at his coaching staff. They're showing the replay again here. Oh, no, he's right. That is off of Towns. That goes right between the legs of Misi, and it's off of Towns. Why are they getting so much time here to check and see if they want to review it? Why are they taking so long to inbound? What is happening here? What is going on? Why did it take so long for them to be able to inbound the ball? What are they doing? That should not be allowed. They shouldn't be able to call a challenge there with all the time they gave them. How is that legal? Inbound the damn ball. Now it's 100% off of Karl Anthony Towns, but they made their choice. That give them the ball and let them inbound. You allowed them to look over at the play like 4 times before they challenged it. I don't understand what just happened. I have no idea what the hell just happened. And the thing is, why the hell were we on that camera for so long watching? Like, I wanted to see what was going on in the play. Why were we? What was going on outside the play? Were they just watching the ball? Were the referees just holding on to it? Like maybe they're gonna challenge it. Let's wait and see. Can I have the ball? No. The Pelicans might challenge it. Let's let them review it a few more times before they decide to challenge it. What are we doing? They saying the shot clock was not working. You've got to be kidding me with that crap, bro. Oy. Now, obviously, it's their ball. Now they're going to take about an hour to call this challenge. Like, nah, this is their ball. We get that. That's not the issue, bro. Go ahead and give him the damn ball. What we reviewing, bro? It's off of Towns. Move on, man. Wasting all this damn time, bro. Y'all had all that time to watch the play. Their bench did. What we doing, man? Irritated with that shit. That's crazy, bro. That's why I'm above the rim. Facts, man. Shot clock from Canal Street, right? So to add insult to injury, instead of them just straight up calling it being out of bounds on Towns, they said that there was illegal contact by Karl Anthony Towns before the play. So not only do they get the ball back, but it's a foul on Towns, bro. What the hell are we watching, man?
Hold on a minute there, players.
Oh my goodness, bro. All right. It is what it is, man. I don't know what's going on. Knicks going to fight through it. Won't matter anyways. Give them this possession. We move on. 114. Foul's going to be on. Oh, no, I don't think it's on Towns. It's on somebody. They said that it was an illegal play beforehand and it's their ball, but we'll see. I don't care. 14 seconds on the shot clock for them. New York Knicks tied up with the Pelicans. Knicks need to use that as fuel to lock in here down the stretch. By the way, 3 fouls for the Knicks in this quarter. Pelicans are completely clean. And a big 3 falls for Trey Murphy III. 117, 114, 350 remains. Brunson looking around, trying to direct the traffic, trying to get them back on track. Yabusele is somehow in this game for one. Brunson step back, pulls a 3, gets it right back. You know that Jalen Brunson is going to make not just the Pelicans, but the referees pay for these odd calls here down the stretch. Deuce McBride locking up Jordan Poole. Poole finding Queen. Queen picked up by Towns. Brunson alone. God, why is that? Who fell asleep that let Brunson be on Trey Murphy? What the hell happened there? And Mike Brown is mad about something. Timeout called. He is upset about something as the Knicks talk. This game is all over the goddamn place right now, bro. 117, 119. It is Pelicans with the lead. Why is Yabusele in the game right now, bro? Who asked for that? Why? Who thought it was a good idea for? Look at him on the sideline looking around like, should it be me? Should it be you? Who am I guarding? Is it you? Is it me? Bro, why is he in the game right now, man? I'm ready for this game to be over. I don't know about y'all. I'm ready for this game to be over, bro. I don't know. I don't know about y'all, bro. I don't know. I'm ready for this game to be over, bro. Everybody on the sideline locking and listening to the coach, and Yabusele looking at it. Should I have gone? Was that you? Was that me? Who's me? I've had enough, man. I've had enough. Where is Diawara? Where the hell is Diawara? What are we doing right now? Why are we trying? Coach, Why are we trying to remake the wheel, bro? If you don't get OG or Diawara out there, why did you think this is a good time for Yabusele, bro? I'm so sick, man. Oh my God. He said, my chest, CK, much. I'm sorry. But that's the first thing I saw and look at the benches. Yabusele looking lost as can be. I don't care if he's 4 for 4 from 3. We need defense right now, man. The shots are going to fall. I need defense. You know who else is shooting really well from the 3? Mo Diawara. What's Mo Diawara? He 4 from 4 as well. And Yabusele is 3 for 4, so you probably were talking about Mo. I don't know. Anyways, Knicks missed the shot. Here we go the other way. Pelicans. I'm sorry. I'm living. I'm sorry, Chad. I'm sorry. I'm taking it out on y'all. It ain't y'all fault. Deuce McBride getting bullied by Poole. Poole missing the easy one. Knicks need to find a bucket. Brunson, I love you, but let's move the rock. Let's get this to the best available shot. The double teams are coming. Here we go. Nobody's there. He finds Deuce. Deuce over to Bridges. Bridges back to Deuce. Wide open for 3. He hits the ground. No foul is called. But Deuce McBride, once again, ice in his veins. He is letting the referees know. What are we calling here, folks? 10 points in his first game back. After missing 2 weeks of action, Zion Williamson is still playing basketball, by the way, makes the luckiest floater, and now it's a 1-point game. We have late game theatrics, ladies and gentlemen. Shout to the 515 in the chat. Buckle up. It's about to get real grimy. What is that pass? Somehow against the OG. I don't think that's who we meant to. And yo, OG missed that shot so bad. Thank God there was a foul beforehand, because OG missed that shot so bad. OG clanked the hell out of that shot. Thank God they called a foul first. Wisdom, bro. I'm so glad they called that foul. Oh, my God. Anyways, 120-121. Brunson going the other way. Brunson picked up with the double team. Deuce McBride looking around, gets it over to OG. Picked up by Zion Williamson. OG, nice move. And that's the OG that we need right now. Get to the rim. I'm going to act like I ain't see that miss 3 the last play. 23 points off of 22 shots is crazy. 122-121. So much time left in this game. Knicks need a stop. Poole said not today, but he misses the 3, and the Knicks now can extend the lead to make this a little bit safer as Brunson is caught in a double team. Nobody there to help. Brunson, though, holding onto the dribble, and they're going to say it was a foul. Or I'm sorry, it was a kickball, actually. But Brunson holds on to that ball just a second too late and puts himself in that compromising position. Here we go. 124 remains. It is back and forth. A score here would be more than needed. Why can't Cat just put his hands up right defensively? Brunson inbounds it to Deuce. Back to Brunson. Trey Murphy is the person guarding him. I don't know why you would set his screen here to get the switch. Now the double team is on the way. Brunson said, I like the spacing. Misses the 3. Deuce with the rebound. Back to Brunson. Stutter step. Float game. And good by Jalen Brunson. 124-121. JB trying to put this one away. Williamson over to Poole. Poole picked up by Deuce. Another miss here would be vital for the New York Knicks as the defense is locking up around the horn. OG Anunoby. Oh, they're going to call a foul. Oh, my God. OG Anunoby gets the ball. Mike Brown wants to challenge it. He is double checking, triple checking with the coaching staff. OG Anunoby, he reads the play. That's all ball. Oh, yeah, challenge that. Challenge that. Let's go, Knicks. Challenge that. Yes, Sirski. Here comes the challenge. And let's hear how the referees are going to say that there's a foul on somebody on the Knicks and the challenge is unsuccessful. And now we wait. Ladies and gentlemen, your New York Knicks are up by 3 against the lowly 8-25 New Orleans Pelicans. Don't got to ask nobody about it. But here we are. Let's hope the Knicks can get this one and get the win and get ready for 2 rough opponents in front of us with San Antonio on Wednesday and Oklahoma City on Friday. Knicks right now played with their food all game long as the Pelicans have taken us to the limit. Oh my gosh. So we're going to see. So we see it again. So I'm looking at the play. So I'm worried about, see the offense. Yeah, bro, what are we talking about? That's all ball. That's all ball. We learned this with the Tyler Kolek play. It was ball first. Yeah, that's all ball. It's a great challenge. Fantastic challenge. I don't know what we're looking at there for that to be a foul. You can maybe talk about the off arm, but the off arm to me, it seems like it's 50-50 because you're watching Zion drop the shoulder. He had the arm out. That's all ball, man. That's a great challenge. GOT seems to disagree. I don't know what we were seeing. That's all ball. What Mattia Messina and Simone. So right as I said it, they say that he makes illegal contact with the left arm. But how? It canceled out the drop shoulder. He's there defending himself. Where is the illegal contact with the left arm? Where? Oh my God. I'm telling you, bro. Some of these officials, they really make me question my basketball knowledge. I swear to God. Oh, I swear to God. Sometimes maybe I don't know basketball. I thought I understood the game of basketball. Played it my whole life. I thought I knew it. I thought I understood it. But then things like that happen, and I'm like, okay, for sure. Maybe I don't know basketball. What do I know? Free throws on the way for Zion Williamson, an unsuccessful challenge. I don't know what we're talking about anymore, chat. Shout out to the 550 in the building. I don't know, dude. Zion makes both of them. Here we go. Oh, my goodness. 1 point game. 1 point game. 124-123. Knicks now trying to hold on to this lead, possibly extend it. 40 seconds left. Brunson gets the easiest shot that he could ask for the game. 3-point game. Got to guard the perimeter. 32 seconds remain. Zion Williamson picked up by OG Anunoby. A great screen set there to set up Zion for that floater. That was a great play by the Pelicans. I can't even lie. Knicks now back up by 1. Defense is going to be key if you're a Pelicans fan, and the Knicks need an easy shot, but they can't even get over the timeline. They do. Deuce does a great job deciding not to shoot that, and the foul by Sadiq Bey. 16 seconds remain. There's a 1.1 second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. I'm pretty sure we're in bonus, so Deuce will go to the line for 2 free throws. GOT said the rules are situational now, CK. LOL, it's not you. You're right. But they got to review it. They get to have conversation. You're right. Deuce McBride to the line for free throws. Has an opportunity to extend the lead to 3. I'll shut up. First one down for Deuce McBride. 2-point game. Need the second one. Jemison checking into the game. Referees
Marion and
things
I'm talking about like
hey,
the
Drippy
B2K
Cat
and
Rhodes.
the
Say the name, appreciate the father sub.
Omari.
Deuce to the line. Hit the first, and with ice in his veins, knocks down the second. 3-point game, 16 seconds remain. Now watch the low screen. They've run it several times between Zion. No, they're going to go with Poole. Poole throws up some nonsense. Great no call by the refs. Lead past the Bridges. We got, what is happening with OG and Poole? Please tell me that's a foul on Poole. What was going on there? What a beautiful lob pass from Deuce up to an open Bridges. What the hell was happening with OG and Poole? What the hell was going on? Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Great no call for the referees there. Let the game dictate this man really trying to go. Yeah, that's a yep. Jordan Poole. Add that to the Jordan Poole lowlights. The playlist gets longer and longer. Some people could fall asleep to those Jordan Poole lowlights because there's just so many of them. As Deuce McBride extends the game to a 2-possession game. Oh my goodness, a free throw here could all but seal it. Pelicans without any more timeouts. Welcome back, Deuce McBride. What a shot. That boy is good. 5 seconds remain. Sadiq Bey fires from way downtown, misses it terribly, and the New York Knicks. The New York Knicks in true theater win this game by 5 after trailing for about 82% of the game. 130-125. CP's my guy. Shout out to Knicks Fan TV, the franchise, my family. But, you know, it wasn't pretty, but it sure was gritty. I ain't gonna lie. They had us in the first half, but Deuce McBride, people were conversating and wondering, as Tyler Kolek is my guy. If you haven't heard before,
there he is! There's my favorite white boy!
I love me some Tyler Kolek, but people were wondering that Kolek might take Deuce's spot in that closing 5. Deuce said, nah. As Deuce McBride closed out this game and hit big bucket after big bucket, making big free throw after big free throw after missing 2 weeks like he never left. Oh my gosh. My brain hurts, man. My brain hurts, but you know what don't hurt? Hearing this beautiful music. The New York Knicks get the dub behind some great play from a bevy of New York Knicks tonight. Jalen Brunson, 28 on the night, 18 from Mo Diawara. Who knows how much more the kid could have scored if he wasn't iced out in that second half, but 18 points from Mo. Got to be happy with that and got to build on that going forward. 23 from OG Anunoby, played tough today. Love what we got out of Deuce McBride in his first game back after missing 2 weeks. What a win, what a game by the New York Knickerbockers, and it does not get any easier as we see the San Antonio Spurs, a team that we took out to become the third ever NBA Cup champions on Wednesday, and then we see the defending champion Oklahoma City Thunder on Friday. So buckle up for a great week of Knicks hoops because it just keeps getting better from here. Shout out to everybody in the chat, whether you're viewing from Twitch, whether you're viewing from Twitter. Shout out to DJ Versatile. He said, now I can sleep well. Amen to that. This game was literally right. It was definitely a doo-doo movie. Oh my goodness. Shout out to you guys on Twitch. Shout out to Simone coming in late. SCM above the rim rocking with us all game long. Frankie rocking with us all game long. B Mills, the regular suspects over on Twitch. Shout out to my mods and members over on YouTube. Oh my goodness, this one hurt my head, brother, but we got the job done. CK, we win. We win indeed, KG. Now let's lock in for some great basketball for the remainder of this week. Thank you to all the thank yous in the chat. Appreciate every one of you. Rare edition. Salute to you, brother. CK, what schedule he looking at? What are you talking about? Hawks are Friday after Spurs. What the hell I got on my schedule? Bro, y'all tripping. I got Thunder on January 2nd. Is my calendar lying? My AI lying to me, bro? Oh, it's not. Hey, I'd rather play the Hawks. Look, man, I just asked my computer. I just asked my calendar to put the damn schedule together. Okay, well, I'm lying. All right, thank God it's just the Hawks on Friday. I'll fix it later. Look, man, we made it through today. All right. I'll have a conversation with my calendar later. Dead ass. It says Friday. Knicks versus Thunder. I don't know who lying. Somebody lied. I don't care. All right, y'all. Y'all be easy, man. Have a good day. Have a good night. Hawks are Friday bet. Spurs are for sure on Wednesday. I know that's for sure. But all right, bet. All right, y'all. I'm out of here, man. I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's get it. Near New York Knicks, get the dub today. We got one more game to close out 2025 on Wednesday. I will see you guys then. I'm out of here. Y'all be easy. Peace. Shout out to everybody, man.